All right. Welcome back to Pokerole. 1 week after last Pokerole, because given our long hiatus, it was generally agreed upon that we should probably just do another one the next week. So here we are. I hope that makes up for the hiatus a little bit. Episode 45, if I recall. It's so hard with the number so big to remember which one it is, but it is indeed episode 45. I will now give it over to Karserus, because I literally whacked my head into my bookshelf right before streaming, and I think I'm still a little bit dizzied from that. So, Karserus, you wanted to do a recap.
Yes. Even though last session was fairly easy. You all went further into, well, for those who weren't here last time, or the time before that, Team Cheer is currently in the... oh god, words. I can't words. Yep, back to being normal game again. But I digress. For those who haven't fully recapped and are here, though I think most of you have binge-watched our series, and I'm very thankful that we're entertaining enough that you all do that. Team Cheer is currently inside the Salandit Bandit hideout, looking for Old Man Mudbray's nephew, Mudsdale. I got it right this time. I got it wrong the last time, and Eragon corrected me, but I got it right this time. During their... Thank you. Your applause is completely unnecessary. Smite.
No.
But during the first session, they entered the dungeon known as the Stone Alcazar. There's not a whole lot of light, unfortunately. Aside from, well, they had a torch, but we'll get to that. And we're walking along booby-trapped halls patrolled by many surprisingly varied Salandits. There was even a combat where a Salandit was tossed onto its own spike pit trap, because that is apparently a crowning achievement of that session.
This is the second time you brought it up. Quite
Yes.
clearly, you think quite highly of it.
It was amusing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up getting behind a boulder trap and activating it, causing the boulder to roll down through the walls of a hall they had already been through, taking them through a makeshift service hall, leading down deeper into the Alcazar. And that was where we began last session. Last session, they followed the path deeper into the Alcazar and came into this dark, multi-tiered room with the boulder nowhere in sight, probably having dropped off the ledge into who knows where, onto who knows what. And they followed the path, and by pure chance, found the stairs down, as well as several Salandit looters that they proceeded to attempt to ambush, and I distinctly remember failed to ambush. But thankfully for Team Cheer, there were 5 looters. 3 of them decided to be cowards and run away and go alert the rest of the Salandits, and 2 of them stayed behind to try and deal with the intruders. Like the loyal little minions that they are. Or were, in this case. A battle commenced on the stairs, where several of the party got poisoned at one point, which was quite concerning. Up until the point where Brooke combined the use of Water Gun and Ice Fang to fire freezing water at a Salandit, and turned its upper half into an ice block and flung it down the stairs. And I believe, I forget who did it, but the others Salandit, or one of the other Salandits, ended up getting chucked over everyone's heads up the stairs and back out of the stairway room.
I believe that was the frozen one.
Oh, was that the frozen one? They didn't go down the stairs? Oh,
They
right,
fell down
because
into the
Kyrio
trap.
was... Oh, that's right! They fell into the spike jaw trap that was on the ceiling and got flung. That's right, I rolled to see if there was a trap in the room. You guys just didn't trigger it. The Salandit did. Also, Kyrio was not able to voice Brooke last time. I voiced Brooke. Now Kyrio is back and can voice Brooke way better than I can.
Because he was visiting his folks, I believe.
Yes.
Also, I put Foxy's art on the table. I see.
Yes. Oh, did
But
you
there-
see the other?
I was getting to
chart?
that. I was getting to that. Let's see here.
Okay. Well, let me continue the recap before we
Yeah, I'll
that.
yeah, that's fine. I will hide it again.
continuing even deeper into the Alcazar. Team Cheer was partially led by Lizard, who I believe it was in the tiered room, ended up tossing the torch. But as they went down, things became eerily quiet. Only the occasional skittering or scraping in the distance echoing in these halls. They came across a room that had some melty statues that could have been Salazzle? And Riley and several others could tell that there was something off about the room, especially the statues, but nothing came of it. However, they very nearly came face to face with one of the Berserkers, a much larger breed of Salandit that they faced early on in the first session in the dungeon. Thankfully, they ended up leaping across a chasm, leaving the Berserker to find another way around. And as they progressed up through another hallway, they encountered a stalker on the ceiling that, I believe it was Riley who beamed it in the head with a random rock.
That is accurate, yes.
Not before it was successfully bamboozled into believing I was one of its fellows.
Yes, that was the other crowning achievement besides the ice block water gun. Sounds like a song title. But Ralph managed to somehow successfully pretend to be a Salandit, despite not looking anything like a Salandit, and avoided an alarm being tripped, kind of.
I love things that are really hard to explain, but the dice say so.
Sometimes it must be so. And that is where we finished. They did get treasure, however. You may notice that none of them are poisoned anymore. The looters they defeated had some pecha berries in their loot, as well as money. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, that was the end of the recap.
Okay.
Oh, was it?
I said that's where we ended.
True. Yeesh, all of you are used to me jump starting the conversation. So I'm like hanging back here. I'm like, I'm still having a slight concussion. I'll just let other people talk.
It's not a concussion.
A half concussion.
It's not a half concussion. You don't throw around brain damage so casually.
Also,
You
this
still
image.
got an ouchie.
This image exists.
You got an ouchie.
It is an ouchie.
He
Definite
made
ouchie.
that image.
Yes.
I love it. There was some discussion of JoJo last time, and I don't exactly remember why.
The
Veers-
stairs were menacing.
Virus, you do realize.
Right.
Alright, you'll get exactly what you asked for, you won't like it. Hold on. There's a few redemptions, and I know I cannot do one properly, so I'll still do it. Alright. Yar does it. Yep, I know I'm gonna say it wrong because I don't watch JoJo shit, so. So
That
would
was
Tucker.
Adorable.
Tucker's too adorable for the grim JoJo shenanigans.
Yes. Also, thank you for Kyrio.
But yes, there was other art the last time, specifically of Tucker.
I don't even know what that
going,
fucking means.
The heck's a JoJo. Also, the kanji there, I think that all means menacing.
No,
the
I
same
mean-
as the stairs art.
The what I was told to quote, I don't even know what the fuck it means.
Oh, I have
You
no
Could've
idea.
you guys just told me to do some sort of curse word, I wouldn't know.
No, it's not.
It
it's
basically means good grief or I
Oh.
can't believe this.
Oh, okay. Is that a common thing in JoJo?
It's a
it's
catchphrase, yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, when I
JoJo's
see people
catchphrase.
talk about JoJo, I also think good grief and I can't believe this. That's fair enough.
Most other people also think of Old Man Jonathan going, "Oh my God," in the worst American accent ever.
I think I've seen that.
And you thought it was X, but it was me, Dio, this whole time.
I mean, this looks pretty snazzy, even though I don't care about JoJo.
It does. It's very good. Okay.
Okay. So, this is the multiple floors we've gone through at this point. That's floor 1. Floor 2 is very short. And then floor 3.
Well, there's more to floor 2, but you guys didn't go into it.
Yeah.
You found a secret stairway.
Well, you found a secret stairway / service area in floor 1 that led to floor 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, I should make mention that periodically throughout the dungeon, Team Cheer's been hearing rumbling, roaring noises.
Where it's not me, I ate before we came here.
I mean, I don't think Ralph has actually threatened to eat any of the slammets yet.
Which is surprising.
I think he did that before, so that's kind of weird.
I have self-control.
I help.
You help, you protect, and most of all, you are adorable.
I don't think he did that right.
You help, you protect, and most of all, you're not a snake, because you're a dog. That's what you should have said.
Cute as heck.
Aw, there you go. That would have been better.
Works. And then for Riley, he protect, he attack.
And that's it? It's over?
Did this summarize him fairly well?
Wow. Okay. I see how it is.
And his shrine is occupied by a demon from heck.
Oh my god.
It's a bit long in the syllables.
Look,
Yeah.
the only one who even
Concept.
vaguely understands Tiber's being is Riley.
He protect, he attack, his mind fight back.
Oh,
Does it?
Well, we are hoping.
Making your way down the hallway.
Walking fast.
No,
I'm going to bed.
nope. No, you're not. You're staying up.
Same joke squad.
This is why I don't need a microphone.
Making your way down the dark hallway, away from the rubble block door, you find another large doorway. The doors themselves seem to have been crushed? Shattered, more like. One of them is partially off its hinges, leaning precariously over you as you move under it. And the other is falling completely inward. Whatever did this was powerful. Because even Riley, with all his strength, wasn't capable of moving the door before. Mostly due to the rubble, but, you know, details. The other door, however, makes a nice ramp down into a lower hallway. In this hall, it's much darker, given how deep you all are, and lack of a torch.
Wait, can I
But
make
for
like another magic glow stick?
No.
No?
I don't think you got rid of your old magical glow stick.
That's not enough light.
Yeah, well, it's not a terribly large amount. Also, we may swap to Alcazar Keep.
Oh, okay. That doorway down just was far enough to count as another floor, I guess.
Oh, not so much another floor as you all have moved into the second half of the dungeon.
Because I think Exploit still lets me do that. Good. Right.
Triggered the loading.
Which
the
means. Oh, what's that?
We triggered the next area's loading zone.
Actually, you gotta change pages for this for anybody. Keep it up on the tablet. It's on a different dungeon page. So there we go. Alright, that should be good volume. I'll maybe adjust it in a minute. Is the music drowning Car's voice? Well, everybody said the volume was good, but, you know.
Is it?
Well, people said it was good and then say it's not good. I'm like, oh, you betrayed me.
Sorry.
Not you,
quiet.
but... Alright, let me know if that volume is good for this song, guys. I think it is, but...
On the walls, the light of Riley's aura managed to cast deep shadows and engravings. It's not the paw print script like you all are used to. It's winding and serpentine, eerie, seeming to dance, whine, curling about itself in the dim light. And as you move up to where the path forks, one hallway heading to your right and another straight ahead, Riley, you nearly stumble as you all come across 3 great gouge marks in the floor.
Gouge marks.
Correct.
Do they look like claw marks? Do they look like tool marks. What do they look like?
These 3 very large couch marks look like they were made by a singular claw.
One large claw.
Correct.
Huh. Whoever did this can't intimidate us, right? Right.
Leans around and makes nervous noises when they see. Previously, I should remind, Blizzard let you all know that there were rumors that Mistress Salazzle had a monster down here. Maybe they're not just rumors after all.
Well, if it's big enough to make claw marks this big, I reckon it can't really move through these hallways. So I don't think we have anything to worry about, to be honest.
That's looking on the bright side.
Unless it's just one giant claw, and otherwise it just kind of seems like a stupid monster.
So we're gonna judge its aesthetic appearance now, probably.
Yeah. I did that on Glide. See how well that worked out for us.
So
Yeah.
the mark goes to the north path or the east path?
It's at the intersection.
Oh, it's just at the intersection.
Correct. Almost as if it was trying to squeeze its way around the corner, just a little too hard. In fact, the corner between the 2 hallways seems to be broken away.
Well, my point stands.
So, did any of you have anything to say before I request a
I'm
thing?
trying to figure out if Eragon's quips are in character or not.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to sound a bit more emotionally dead inside for you to think it's Riley?
I just wasn't sure. You had a little bit too much snark, but I wasn't sure.
Sorry, I'll try and kill my feelings to play Riley properly.
Not what I'm trying to say, but Tucker would respond then to your quips about it being too big. Well, it's not too big to move around, or we'd be seeing it right here. So it could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere, but it probably can't move fast if it's gonna be clawing itself around like that. It'd also probably hear it well before we saw it.
Speaking of hearing,
Oh, good.
insight survival alert, people.
Speak of the devil, and here he is. Jesus Christ.
I said speaking of hearing, not the devil. Giratina ain't in here.
Not yet. You don't know.
I'm sure you would love an adorable baby Giratina to fawn over.
I've already got one of those, thank you very much.
Hey, the devil helped me. Actually, on that note.
You can thank Umbra later.
One second, I have hip.
Fair enough.
Let us investigate.
Tucker wins a roll for once.
I have 3 dice.
I win a roll for once.
The sound is faint for Riley and Brooke. It sounds like there's a rhythmic sort of... how to put this? A hammering sound. Not metallic, but it's more like a sharp... that noise of rock on rock.
That
seems
sounds
to be
awful.
echoing from the right hallway.
Right, so I vote we don't go in not that direction yet.
I haven't finished.
Oh, great.
For Ralph and Tucker, you can hear there's sounds of exertion behind this. And there's other noises too. Flame, as well as a sort of pounding, thudding noise, different from the rock-on-rock hammering.
You think that's him?
Maybe.
Does it sound like clippy cloppy to you? It sounds sort of kind of clippity cloppy to me. It's like
Tucker just kind of cocks his head, not entirely sure the sounds he's picking up and what they could mean.
Suddenly,
Do I have a direction?
There's this, the right hallway.
Right, okay.
Suddenly, there's this loud, semi-wet squelching noise, and then a sort of formless cry of dismay coming from down that hallway, and sort of disdain.
A wet squelching noise.
oh, that sounds like a Squishland. Let's go.
Sounds like
The
the
cry of
what?
dismay was not squeaky. It didn't sound like it came from one of the Salandans.
I'm assuming that's audible to everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
That cry in particular is audible to everyone.
Brooke is willing to investigate.
Say with Tucker.
Okay. Well, if everyone else is going, I guess Riley's going too.
Kara, quick interjection though, if I could.
Mm-hmm.
I think I made a mistake. And Tubby, I need your help actually on this.
Uh-huh.
You and me, didn't I raise a stat at the end of the session?
Yeah, I believe so.
Did that stat raise anything else?
What did you raise?
Because if it did, I didn't raise it.
No, you did. You
I
went
raised
special and
special.
got cute.
I got cute. Does that affect the stats in any other way? However, I didn't add to my level.
Oh, I didn't either.
Oh, well, you would get 3 level
3. Okay, thanks.
from that because 3 special.
Thank you very much. Alright. And I guess that means Tubby, if you raise something, just batch it to the dots, I guess, as far as level. Level's not terribly important, but it's surprisingly.
It's a good gauge for me.
It's a good gauge, though. Blizzard's only level 17.
He hasn't spent any of his XP.
He's a hoarder.
Heading further down, the engravings become less deep. And as you move through the hallway, you come to an opening where an entire section is being carved out bit by bit. And you can see there's a pair of torches in this area lighting up a zone where several Pokemon that surprisingly aren't Salandits seem to be working. They're being guarded, however, by several of the larger ones.
How many is several?
Go ahead and make a roll.
Oh, I have to roll the count now. What am I rolling?
Single die, I assume?
Yep. You're rolling how many are in there.
I want to roll a 1 for the first time.
Well, that's quite a
ever.
few.
Ah, fuck.
4 of the large Salandids seem to be standing on guard here.
We can take them.
Where are the torches in the room?
The torches? Hang on. I should probably...
Are they chained up or restrained in any way, the workers?
Sorry. Oh, that's just one big bag. Never mind.
What?
I was trying to get tokens so I could...
Oh, you're promoted. You can copy them if you need.
Yep. I'm just gonna use stat down tokens.
Oh, this reminds me. I was thinking about at some point going over the table with some free time, and I completed Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX 100% last Sunday, and
Awesome.
at the end of it, I got the resource pack of transparent images for all the different items and stuff from the game, which was data mined out. I was gonna put it all in the game. I was gonna kind of slap a bag down here and basically just provide a ton of images that we can use for whatever. It's like
If you want to do that.
a lot of good high quality stuff. I mentioned this because there might be something Torch-like that could be used just like that in the future.
Oh, well, that would be useful. But for now, this will do.
Yeah.
But that's the positioning of the torches. Their light manages to overlap, so it's more like two connected bubbles of light. And all four of the guards are within the light, at least to some extent. So thankfully, their vision in the dark won't be nearly so good. For now.
Surprised they're not
we
guarding
don't
the
have
exits.
any rocks around the floor. I could potentially throw at one of the torches to knock it off the wall.
Well, there was someone who had a question previously.
Yes. Are the workers, are they restrained or chained up or anything?
That's an interesting question. So, let's see, what's your position? Go ahead and give me another insight survival alert.
Just Tubby or all of us?
Just Tubby for now, since since Ralph is specifically looking for binding.
We're gonna.
You
Sad.
can't tell from your current position. By the way, Riley, how are you holding your aura light?
It's a bone. It's like a glow stick in my hand.
Yeah, but how are you holding it at the moment? Over
Like-
your head? Are you holding it out?
Maybe holding it like sort of up and slightly in front of him.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Oh no.
That would be Dex, Survival, Stealth.
I'm staggeringly stealthy.
Bad.
I'm staggeringly stealthy, okay?
The devil helped you too.
You're welcome.
The Riolu of Team Cheer notices that one of the Slandit Berserkers is about to look their way and realizes, oh crap, my bone is glowing in the dark. They're going to see that. And quickly moves it away so that the light no longer shines outside of the corridor where you're all in at the moment.
Smart boy.
The Berserker's gaze, however, lingers in that direct while before it turns away.
Alright, so
These-
I've got an idea.
These Slandit are eerily quiet compared to the others.
Get virgin with fear. We got him.
So I have an idea. I am like ridiculously quick. I could probably like zoom myself to like the other hallway, cause a distraction, and when they're all looking at me, you could just get them while they're not paying attention. I am very fast.
I'm taking out the Loner Riolu token just in case.
Under these circumstances, it might be hard to communicate without the Slandits possibly noticing.
I can whisper. I just got a 5 in stealth. I'm stealthy as fuck.
I'm addressing this to address the fact that I wasn't sure if you were just doing it without communication or not.
Well, me doing that would be absolutely pointless if I didn't tell you what the idea was.
For now, it doesn't. So long as you all are keeping your voices down, and I'm assuming you all are because common sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm not a jerk DM like some of you may think I am.
No, you are incredibly lenient.
Riley can run at 64 kilometers an hour. He could zoom. He could get across that room in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, just if those workers are on our side, which I'm sure they are, we got it pretty easy.
Tucker looks a little bit wavering about Riley's plan, and he whispers, "If you do that, be careful. We don't know what's up ahead."
I'll be careful. Traps haven't gotten me yet.
So, what are we doing while Riley's doing this?
Prepare to strike with their backs are turned.
Yeah, but like, what exactly are we doing?
Knocking them all the guards unconscious, freeing the prisoners, and winning.
The guards are on the northern side of the room, right?
Yes.
All right.
So I'm luring them away from the prisoners and away from your entranceway, and you can just go do your stuff.
All right, Tucker. I guess Tucker would remark, "I guess we should wait till they move towards where Riley's going, so that we can get them from their sides or backs."
Yeah.
Though actually, Tucker will take a moment to look at, since again in dark vision, look at the workers, because there was quite a painful sound before they entered the room, and he'd like to see if he could figure out the source of that situation.
You are free to try and make a insight survival alert to see if you can look past the berserkers. Because the unfortunate part is the berserkers are bulky,
They are.
and they're positioned in such a way as to prevent the prisoners from escaping.
Cool.
Okay, I need to stop eating chips when people roll. They're tasty. They're jalapeno kettle chips.
Oh, those are pretty nice.
Yes, the kettles are great.
Yes.
And for those of you who are new to the streams, yes, this is every stream.
Every
In
stream,
some
he's eating
capacity or
jalapeno
another.
kettle chips. That's what he's doing every single stream. He just can't. He's addicted to them.
No, every stream there's always something. There's always something. It's tradition at this point.
We need to send him to jalapeno kettle chips intervention class, like literally.
Well, last stream I got like chocolate ice cream, didn't I?
Maybe. Damn it! I want a snack now. I
Good,
don't have.
I've made you hungry.
There's no snacks here though.
Take care of yourself.
I can't. As me bashing my head into a bookshelf shows, I can't.
So what does his role give him for information?
Sorry, I'm being distracted. But yes, so Tucker, you can't exactly see all of the enslaved Pokemon, but it looks like there's a canid Pokemon there that has wet mud that's sort of partially covering it at the moment. There is also a faint chewing noise.
Is that coming from you, Joel DM?
No, it is not coming from me. It's coming in the direction of the prisoners. And it's not any of the berserkers. You would see them chewing on something.
That does concern Tucker, but he doesn't have enough visual information to really bring it up, especially while they're in the middle of making a plan.
I mean, I think we've got our plan pretty well made, honestly.
Yeah, get him to turn around and shoot him in the back.
Yeah. Alright. Let's do it.
You guys could always just sneak past.
Well, that's not really in the spirit of rescuing the prisoners, no, is it?
True.
Tucker would,
think we-
if that was brought up, Tucker would probably resist that idea.
I think we've already decided we're not a stealth party.
We didn't stand to stealth.
Despite, you know, staggeringly large stealth pools most of us have.
I mean, stealthy to ambush is one thing, but true stealth, no.
Nah. I see me play stealth games.
I haven't actually. I'm curious now.
You can't be detected if there's nobody alive.
Well, that actually is how I do it too.
Right, so Riley is going to quick attack Zoomies himself over Ooh. Right, this I cannot ping things with that button. Back, it's fine.
What is the ping button? Does
I
anybody
don't
remember?
know. There, I'm moving there.
If anybody knows TTS, tell me what the ping button is. Tab.
Why is
Tab.
tab? Nah. Stop it. My god. Right, I'm gonna roll my quick attack accuracy.
And I'm going to assume you're not trying to stealth here.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll to do quick attack for this then.
Alright, we're just zooming. We're causing a scene here, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess raise your glow stick up while doing it.
Oh, well, I never put it away. I'm just running with it.
Riley runs out into the open with his glow bone held up. And the sound of his speedy footsteps, as well as the fast-moving glowing object, is enough to attract the attention of the berserkers, who all turn their heads almost in unison, kind of creepily, and look at the Riolu dashing down the hall. One of them
Big fatties can't keep up with me.
One of them squints and points, letting out a guttural sort of growl, very unslanted-like. And 3 of the berserkers break off to go after the Riolu.
Only 3? I guess you guys can handle that last one, I'm sure.
You're just gonna head all 3 yourself.
So question, are you going to lead them on a merry chase?
Oh, absolutely. I gotta wait for them to get close enough, and we're going this way.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have a plan. I've watched enough action movies. I can get behind them again. It's fine.
This
I
is
feel like-
going to be...
I feel like we should put on Benny Hill music. As soon as they're kind of out of the immediate area, the Ralph train is gonna crash into that last one.
Ambush roll, please?
Alright, Alright, let's see here.
Dang it, more people need to use the bacon command. Germ needs to become a ton. Trying for well over a year to make that work.
It is a good size for a doggo.
I am kind of lagging.
Sorry.
Come on, open it. Pull it out of there.
What are we opening here?
Got it.
I have no idea. I'm doing
He
nothing.
was trying to get ambush.
X survival stealth.
Oh, yeah, sure. I had that on my thing already.
There you go.
Pretty solid roll for that few dice.
Let's see. Well, I don't think it's going to make it. It does not
doesn't even
notice
have
you.
enough dice.
All right. So
Alright, that's an extra accuracy die?
you get a free action, meaning your attack is free and then initiative happens.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna tackle this quickly.
So, before the rest of you decide to go about figuring out how to deal with the last berserker, Ralph just flings himself bodily at the remaining guard.
That could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine 300 pounds of wax just bursting from the shadows?
That was not a lax action. You took initiative.
He's the bold action man.
Is he? I think most of us are the bold action man.
I think Tucker's like the only one you really can't comment that about. Maybe. And one lizard, probably.
Blizzard's not the bold action man. Blizzard's the love interest.
That was not a great accuracy roll, but
Well,
the attack is free, so.
I mean, he's being ambushed. Is he even allowed to evade?
well, the accuracy is more so that Ralph doesn't veer off course somehow by the winds of fate, making him roll 0 successes.
Trips. Slides towards the enemy.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And in this case, he's doing a very straightforward attack that could be easily dodged if that could be fairly easily dodged if it wasn't for the fact that this was an ambush.
Strength plus 2. And then another one for stab, which last few times I rolled tackle, I haven't been rolling stab with it. At 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, and yeah.
Well then. Unfortunate.
Should I risk a reroll with the hat?
Wait, what was unfortunate?
The amount of defense the Berserker has.
Oh, how much is it?
3.
Ooh, that's a
So
lot
that
of
did
defense.
1 damage.
Yep.
Well, hold on a minute. I mean, it's still an attack. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
Well, we're not going to knock it out 1 hit.
They are tough boys. But you have to realize you started an initiative. We can probably work off of that, the rest of us.
Yeah.
Correct. So, Ralph will be at the top of the initiative, having completed the ambush. The rest of you may roll your initiatives to determine where you lie, and the Berserker gets last.
A question: what the fuck is happening with me in my Benny Hill chair?
You will happen at the end of each round.
Okay.
What's my initiative here? +5, so I got a 14. No, wait, no.
What's the initiative number roll off of again? Or
You roll a die, and then
plus your
add
Evasion?
Score.
it's evasion,
initiative,
right?
which I believe is your...
It will be the initiative stat
No.
on your sheet.
No, it's your...
I've been subbed to you
Dex
for 3
and
months
fight, I
already. Thank
believe.
you for all of
Yeah, that
the great
makes sense.
streams, Cherums.
Aw. Aqua sent a nice sub message. But no problem, dude. I hope you keep enjoying the streams. I'm gonna keep going for a while. Halloween has some really great plans, by the way, guys. So keep an eye out. It's gonna be a little bit normal for most of October, but at the end of October, it's gonna get really interesting.
It's Dex
Well-
plus fight.
Dex plus
Depending
5.
on what happens next
I
session,
might
and
have
this
12.
session, y'all might actually get to have some spoopy times.
Brooke has 6. Brooke has 6 to answer your question.
Okay, so...
Oh, yeah. I didn't actually count my roll yet. Hold on. Oh, I only got,
Yours is 7 total.
yeah, 7.
Oh, I should probably do Lizard. Okay.
Oh. Did we forget stab with Ralph's attack?
No, I rolled stab with it
Okay.
this time.
Alright. Crypto was like, you need to remember stab. I'm like, did we remember stab?
It's because Tubby mentioned that he forgot stab last time.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Initiative card is set. Sometimes I think I should have a counter, like in the games I play, and the DM has just this counter where they put these little tokens on numbers. But this works for us. Okay, Ralph is gone. It's Brooke's turn. Ralph has rushed in and staggered the lone berserker that remains.
Can I run up and hop off of Ralph and shoot a freezing water gun at him?
You may. Please make for me a Dex Survival Athletic to leap off Ralph, and then go ahead and do your water gun.
Let's do 5. Ooh, that didn't work.
Man, a nice jump there, Brooke.
Okay. So you don't leap off Ralph, you more like run into Ralph and attempt stepping on him kind of awkwardly. Feel free to try and do your water gun.
Excuse me.
It's unfortunate.
I imagine this looked a lot cooler in your head, but
Special fight channel.
So was that a water gun then?
Yeah, it's a water gun, but I'm gonna try and freeze it again.
Fair.
So that's a 9. 2, 3.
Ow. I had,
Stop
chips.
hurting yourself.
4.
I had chips thrown at me. It's not my fault.
I rolled two times just because I didn't want to roll 9 at once.
That's fair.
It's either a 3 or a 4, depending on how ones work.
Oof. Either way, the Berserker turns and shakes their head, looking at this weird display of this critter that just slammed into them. And then a Totodile is trying to climb over them, and it baffles them just long enough for you to get this frigid water gun off.
So how does damage work on this again?
Does anybody remember what I rolled last time?
Is it still stab and super effective too? Because it's water, even though it's icy.
Yes. Stab, super effective. Oh, right. Special plus 4.
Okay,
That's what I
so
ruled it as, since you're using them both.
3 plus 4 is 7. One more for stab. Ooh. Plus 1 because it's super effective.
Well then.
I'm assuming I don't have to roll flinch and freeze.
No, you don't, but you can if you want.
Let's see, 3 for flinch. And 2 for freeze. Nope.
Neither.
Ice gun. Kind of powerful.
Well, it's less Brooke is excellent at this, and Brooke is using 2 moves at once, which incurs double penalty.
Right.
Brooke, empowered by the last time he attempted this, actually manages to make it work again. Though his jaws ache from the frigid cold that overtakes them this time as he fires the water gun through his teeth, blasting the Selanet Berserker down, hosing it and essentially knocking it prone on the floor. Cue stealth kill.
Stealth. We're doing it right.
Brooke's gonna turn around and address the other Pokemon and say, Is anybody alright?
Of the other Pokemon there, it looks to be a Houndoom, a Mudsdale, as well as a Machamp, of all things.
Have no fear, you were rescued by Team Gear. We're the best team. You spread that around.
So let's see, a Mudsdale, a Machamp, you said?
Yes.
And
And a Houndoom.
a Houndoom. Interesting.
The Houndoom is the one that got mudded, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The Mudsdale is currently chewing on rock and making mud. And the Machamp is the one using the boulder to carve out more of the chamber. They're all quiet. And most of them, aside from the Machamp who has continued hammering, are looking down the hallway that Riley went. Speaking of which, it is your turn, Tucker. We're still in initiative.
Tucker's attention would momentarily be on the Pokemon that they rescued, but seeing that Brooke is addressing them and probably going to figure things out, he does actually make a turn down the next hallway, trying to use his vision to see what Riolu and the other Salandits are up to.
Then we'll get to what you see later. Well, in a minute. Lizard looks impressed and also exceedingly anxious. They skitter over and start poking at the downed Berserker. As soon as they twitch, Lizard squeaks and then douses them in an ember.
I wonder what the captive Pokemon have to think about Lizard popping up and doing that, considering that probably all the Salandits here are on the same side normally. Obviously, they haven't met Lizard, so.
Yeah.
Would you like me to read that, Kyrio?
No, I'm just queuing it up.
Okay.
In case anything else happens first.
No, go ahead.
Also, Lizard blasting one of the Berserkers is definitely enough to get a look from the Houndoom. The Machamp is kind of turned away, focusing on their work because they don't want any part of this. They don't want any part of this. If they do their work, everything's fine.
Yeah.
They don't have to. They don't have to be around Salazzle if they do their work. And their muttering is such, they're just like, nope, nothing's happening. Doing work. Carve out more chambers. Make more statues. Don't have to spend the night with Salazzle. Nope.
Don't get involved in the
Not gonna
rebellion.
happen yet. Riley. Eragon, are you there, or did you get food?
Ah, fuck, I've been muted this whole time.
Yes?
God,
Oh.
son of a bitch. I muted myself to go throw a bag of chips and charm, and I forgot to unmute.
How does everyone forget to unmute?
Look,
Am I
leave
the
me
only
alone.
person who remembers?
Apparently, leave me alone.
The ships are destroying me, but it's okay. They're good.
Okay, so how fast are my pursuers? Like, how easily can I, keep in front of them? As I'm, going down this hallway.
Well, they all have a dex of... Well, they have a dex of 2. And they're big. So they can only fit like side by side.
Slow
And you're
as
quick
fuck.
attacking. You're quick attacking currently, which means you're ahead of them, but they are focused on you. And guess what? They have ranged attacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you're also ahead of them on the turn order. So you are at the end of the current tile segment as of, once your current turn ends. So what are you going to do?
Well,
are you going to just keep running?
So what I want to do, actually, I want to make a right, and I want to wait with my bone club like a baseball bat. And the moment one rounds the corner, I hit him in the face and keep running.
Do you mean a left?
Back down this way.
Do you mean a left, then?
Right on the tile left for me. Like,
You're gonna make a left, technically, is what you mean.
I'm gonna go down the only turn that exists.
How would you... Well, okay, but... Fair enough. The first turn that exists, really.
The only... There's one
You don't know how
turn.
many... You do not know... Riley does not know how
The
many
one
turns there are.
turn that's visible.
I get that. Yes.
So you're going to make a turn.
I'm gonna make a turn, I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna bonk the first unfortunate bloke who is trying to cross the way here.
Okay. So
Like, I can literally move like 4 or 5 times as fast as these guys. They'll never catch me.
I know
first,
the layout,
give me
you don't.
a Dex Survival Athletic to see if you can turn on a dime and stop like that.
Dex survival left. Okay. Yeah.
You manage it, but you do skid a few feet away from the entrance to that turn.
I'm sure I've got time to make it back to there before they get to me.
Yep. You can step up. You're quick enough. Okay, next, I need you to make an ambush with
Okay.
a penalty. Because we're going to count this as multiple actions.
Alright, here we go.
Can I ask a interjection question? Is this all happening while we were fighting the first Salandis?
Yes.
Okay.
They suspect nothing.
The first Berserker just stomps into view. They don't even look like they were about to turn the corner. They were too focused on going forward.
Yeah,
This
because
happened.
idiots.
So, what move are you using?
I'm using Bone Club. Like a baseball bat around the corner in a zombie movie.
Nice. Remember, this will have a double penalty on it.
I still got this many dice for it. Double penalty, so. There we go.
Seems
I
fine.
was gonna say, just don't roll a 0.
Just don't fuck it up. Alright.
So, speaking of concussions,
Yeah, speaking of concussions, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's +2 though. Keep in mind +2 to stab. Or
Oh, that's
to
true.
Type advantage, rather.
I mean, there is... Wait, you don't have stab on that, but...
There's
yeah,
no stab, but there is type advantage, and that's gonna hurt.
true.
ow. So, Tucker, you peek around the hall just in time to see in the distance Riley clotheslines one in the face with a bone club, causing it to fall flat on its back and blocking the way for the other two berserkers temporarily that busy themselves trying to shove it out of the way.
Oh, nice. Did that knock it out? Or...
No, it's dazed. It's
got-
just taking
okay.
too long for their taste to get out of the way.
Fair
I'll
enough.
roll for
All
the
right.
flinch as well to see if he's extra dazed.
Right. Tucker is going to take an action too if he can.
Sad.
Depending on if the distance is still acceptable or not.
I mean, Riley's gotta turn the corner back around and keep running. Out of the way is blocked. He's gotta
Wait,
keep moving.
which way is he's gonna run? Like southward, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gotta keep moving.
I think Yeah, I think Tucker will probably... If he could do so inconspicuously, Tucker would probably, while those three are kind of like backed up in that spot, Tucker would like to make use of a Dark Pulse to not necessarily attack, but to basically put a black fog around them so they can't see what the hell is going on for a little bit. Essentially allowing Riley more of an opening to run, but also doing it in such a way, hopefully, that it's not very obvious where that came from, so they don't think of maybe checking back either.
Oh, I'll be the monster in the fog.
Basically, that's the idea.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Okay.
The question is, can Tucker pull this off? Is the distance acceptable?
Oh, I hope so.
It is ranged, and this is a dark area. Dark Pulse will probably carry further than you're used to using it.
This is going to be kind of a variation of when he used that shield in that creepy Deerling area. Except for in this case, it's not really going to... Admittedly, that shield would have been destroyed probably from the inside if any of the party members had attacked it. So this is not really a containment field, nor it's just more just trying to obscure their vision. Because they have dark vision, but they don't have darkness vision, you know? There's a difference.
Yeah, they don't. So first, do the accuracy, please.
Yes, Dex Fight Channel. So let's hope it actually does something. Pretty good roll number.
Very creative use of Dark Pulse.
That is a perfectly alright roll, if not great.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Next, to manipulate it, I want you to use Insight, Channel, and Logic.
Interesting. Okay.
Because you are consciously trying to manipulate this into becoming a fog.
There we go. 5 dice. Okay, okay. Staying consistent here.
Alright. Tucker reaches into himself and then out into the darkness of the hallway. And at first, the dark pulse lashes out like creeping vines along the walls. And then, as it seeps into the cracks of the writhing runes engraved there, it seems to disperse, darkening the hallway further until even your own dark vision can't see the berserkers. You can sense them there, inside your dark pulse, as it lingers. But this fog wall should prevent them from looking back and seeing what you all are doing at the very least.
Tucker sort of concentrates as he does this. Feeling a little nervous because he's never quite done this before, but he seems a little relieved when he realizes that they are indeed enshrouded and he cannot see them, which means they can't see much either.
I want you to roll will for me, though.
Oh, okay.
The darkness here incites a gnawing hunger in you. Your connection, your empathy seems to work against you a little bit. A part of you wants to turn the shadows into gnawing maws, to devour the berserkers before they can get at your friend. Instinct whispers in your mind, and a terrible shadow in your memory looms.
Tucker tenses up for a moment, shuddering a little bit as he feels these desires, I suppose. to be much more violent than he intended. He was considering perhaps using this as an attack, but the feelings he felt just now were more violent than that. He kind of feels unsettled in himself, but I presume, at least, he holds the fog all the same.
It holds. But that desire lingers. Right. Top of the turn order, then, since the Berserkers are busy and now in the dark. Ralph! Also Kyrio, since Kyrio was talking. Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Brooks gonna cross his arms and say, "So I'm guessing getting you guys out of here with us isn't gonna be as easy as we hope."
The Mudstail stops chewing, spits mud, ends up spitting it on the Houndoom again, causing the Houndoom to just growl. The mud starts to dry because of the heat radiating off their body.
That's a neat trick.
Well, I reckon it ain't gonna be easy. Once they realize we're gone, gonna be a whole slew of guards running around these halls. Mistress Celeste ain't gonna be too happy her workers are gone and up in, looks at the Houndoom. What's the word? The Houndoom growls. Jailbreaked. Yeah, that word.
This guy's dancing in a bag of bricks.
I think we found the right Mudsdale.
Yeah, this sounds right. Yeah, I think we've got it. I think we got our guy.
Yo,
You're not here, Riley.
yo, you're a powerful ground type. Can you just like use earthquake on the roof and wait? No, don't do that.
Nope. Thought about that. Would have brought the whole place down. Tried it once, and then they poisoned me. That's really important, by the way. Because, I don't know if y'all know, but, Mudstail vomit ain't pretty.
Yeah.
The Houndoom shudders.
Yeah, they poisoned me a couple times. Yeah, our friend got poisoned a whole bunch. He's over there.
Lizard squeaks and just sort of does a very shy wave. And Mudstail just sort of lifts a hoof and clops it lightly in a sort of awkward hello. The Houndoom finally shakes off the makeshift dried clay.
Ooh, hey, I've never. Just lizard. Can just children just tell each other apart?
Look at the hat.
Kind of. Yeah, why?
I was thinking you could pretend to be one of them moving the prisoners from one spot to another, but really you're leading us to the surface. And they'll be none the wiser because we're being led by a Tyranid.
That sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
I don't know. I think they're supposed to stay down here. If we were leading them up,
Well, there. Maybe we're going to unblock the door or something. I don't know.
What if we just say it's what Mr. Schlazel wants? Would they argue with that?
Yeah, no, just say, well, if you want to explain to Mr. Schlazel why we're not out collecting bramble bushes, then you go ahead.
They never let us outside. I haven't seen the sun in I don't know how long. The Houndoom just snorts a puff of flame. Seriously, do you all think you could get us out of here?
I mean, we got here, so.
It's our job.
The champ is starting to more frantically. Sorry, did I say Machamp or Machoke?
You've been saying champ.
Okay, I will stick with that. Machamp is just frantically using all four arms to hammer rocks into each other to try and carve out more of the chamber. They're like, nope, I'm not hearing anything about this.
Hey, you forearm, you forearm coward. If I had, if you had an arm for every coward that you were, you would only have one arm.
What? What?
What?
Kind of a weird
What was this roundabout insult?
Yep, that makes an awful lot of sense. Look, we're also not the only prisoners here.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, guys, let's go find the other prisoners and just create a whole lot of chaos.
The Houndoom stares at Ralph like he's absolutely insane.
I mean, it's what we've been doing on the way here, so.
Wait, what is your plan here? You're going to traipse around the entire ruin with all the prisoners, hoping that one Salandit leading all of... They're not going to believe that. They're not...
No, you plan. We free all the prisoners. They all go crazy, and everyone gets out in the chaos.
How many poison traps there are in here? And then Lizard pipes up. Approximately 345 and counting.
Oh my god.
I'm glad it keeps tally.
Ralph holds up a finger. Considerably fewer traps than when we first arrived are here. We're pretty good at finding them, don't you worry.
That's not... Oh my god. You're lucky Riley isn't here. He would have thrown you out the room by now.
I've decided to move the... He sounded drunk there, what the hell?
I need to be.
Even so, the Houndoom seems incredulous.
Where are the prisoners? We gotta add to our big... We will get in a big clump, and we'll all run towards the exit, right? You follow me? And they can't stop all of us, so I'll just run in a big clump.
Right, the Area 51 strategy.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds nice and all, but...
We'll all ninja run so the traps miss us. That's not in character. That's just a joke.
The Mudsdale looks down at themselves. I don't think I can run like a Greninja. I don't got the fancy wiggle arms like them froggy boys do.
Can you imagine just a clump of Pokemon Naruto?
The Houndoom has this exasperated expression on their face. You know the one in animes where, like, the character suddenly looks like they've gained several bags under their eyes in a matter of seconds? They're like, oh my god, I'm being rescued by the criminally insane.
To be honest, we were only here to find Mudsdale. I'm not sure what the plan was after we found him, though.
I mean...
Adlib.
Look, there's more prisoners in here. You don't have to save them all, I guess. They sort of
Oh no.
shrug.
What kind of people are we?
At this point, we're gonna save them all.
Yeah.
Brooke says
Can't we just, like, leave and get the authorities and bring them back? If we can even leave in the first place?
The more ruckus we cause, the more better we can leave, I think. Besides, it can only create more work for each Salazzle.
I don't know if you want to do that. Salazzle is not exactly the Pokemon you want to mess with. She's got a big whole thing down there where she's sitting on that pretty throne of hers.
Who would we go contact as an authority in this case?
Mr. Pingo Pingo. And then he could send in the army.
The Houndoom
are the
moves up
army.
and the Houndoom moves up to Brooke, puts his forepaws on Brooke's shoulders and shakes him a bit. You guys are pioneers?
Yeah, we're Team Cheer.
We should read with that probably.
No, you guys did.
The whole
They
intro.
just thought you were like this random team.
Honestly, the way that Ralph introduced the team was probably like supporting these guys are criminally insane. Idea.
We are
Take
the
ours
best
against
team.
you're actually pioneers. Okay, we might have a chance.
We're the best pioneers, by the way. We're the best team. They sent over the best.
You hear that, you big clay-ridden oaf? They're the best pioneers. We're saved.
The trust
All
case.
the way in bronze rank.
Stop whimpering! Stop whimpering, you pile of muscles and help! Nope. 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 Nope.
I sense this is going to be an issue.
It's okay, we can come back for him. Or leave him here. I don't care. So long as we don't have to deal with her again.
I'm throwing it out there. Ralph is strong enough to carry the Machamp.
Probably.
No, I just looked it up. He is strong enough.
The
Brooke's
Machamp
gonna-
is stronger than Ralph. If the Machamp doesn't want to leave, the Machamp's not leaving.
Sad.
Brooke's gonna nod and look behind him and say, "We should probably catch up with Ralph first." Or
Ralph.
first.
Catch up with Ralph. Gingerly stroll along.
It's okay.
There were 3 of them, so we might need you guys' help.
I don't know how much use that'd be.
There, good enough.
Well, you
Okay.
could stay here with the unconscious one then.
I mean, I could eat it.
It's poisonous.
Lizard just looks kind of horrified at the Houndoom and scoots to like hide behind Ralph.
Ralph asks, so if you gave would you share? I mean, I did help ambush it, so you would share.
Brooke's gonna take Lizard and head down the hall now.
Well, okay. During all this, Riley has had at least 2 segments go on.
I'm
2
kind of wondering
segments.
what Tucker has done in the meantime too, but
Yeah, so we'll do Riley first, and then go to Tucker, and then Riley, and if necessary, Tucker again, or just everyone else.
okay.
So, Riley, a dark fog has sprung up behind you in the hallway. You can't see the berserkers, but you're also running down the hallway, and it turns sharply again, and you find yourself in a roughly hewn sort of staircase area. You can see over the edge as well. You could probably just leap down, but you get the distinct feeling that you would lose your shins.
Okay, I have another plan. Okay. I want to go partially down the stairs. And when the first one rounds the corner, I want to grab them and throw them over the side.
Did Riley notice the fog?
Actually, wait, that's a good point. Before I do that, I can wait at the corner for them to pop out of the fog and I can bonk them first. And then
So
run
Riley
down the
did
stairs.
notice the fog? That's why I'm actually asking.
Riley did notice the fog.
Okay.
Yes. Now, the fog does not cover the entirety of the hallway. It covers a section of the hallway.
Well, I suppose it would be to jump in there and start causing chaos.
You have the same
3
visibility,
to 1.
and you still have the same visibility as they do in that fog. So
I got aura. I can see in the dark.
actually, that's true. But
I don't need light to see. I just need you to be alive.
So the problem with that, the Dark Pulse is an extension of Tucker.
Nah, son of a bitch. Well,
So-
good thing I'm doing my strategy and not jumping in the fog like a horror movie monster.
so the fog itself is an aura, which will probably fuck up your sensors.
Damn it.
Yep.
But at least you could
So-
tell it came from Tucker by that fact.
So what is it you were doing exactly?
So there's a sharp turn here. So the first one that turns, I'm gonna bonk them in the face again. These guys seem really stupid and will fall for the same trick twice.
Okay.
And then when I've done that, I'm gonna run to the stairs. And the next one who crosses that corner is getting thrown off the ledge.
All right.
This is
Go
a
ahead
weird-
and make another ambush attempt.
Okay.
Ambush getting used a lot.
You could
this
just
time.
set the bone down and make a trip trap on those stairs.
Oh, but then
Is
you
it-
might lose the boat.
Well,
Stealth. I don't think they can pull that one off, Car. Like, I appreciate the effort, but I've got 3 successes.
Hey, let me check their stats again. Oh my gosh, they can't. So, another one just lumbers out of the hall. They've slowed down a bit because they're going to search for you thoroughly. And so they lumber out of the hall. They don't notice you, of course, because wow, they are unobservant brutes. Go ahead. What move are you using?
Oh, we're using Bone Club again. That worked really well the first time.
to be fair, the fog may have confused them further.
Be careful one doesn't come out the other direction back towards you guys, because it wasn't paying attention and got turned around. Like the one I smacked in the face the
It's
first
entirely
time.
possible, I suppose.
Alright, let's go. Assuming it's at a -2 for accuracy.
Correct. Because you're ambushing.
Bonk.
Bonk. Well, Bone Club already has a -2 for accuracy, remember that. You just happen to have an oodle of accuracy.
Oh yes. Sorry, my bad. I'll do that again. Wait, no, I did that, right? I rolled 6 dice. I have
Oh.
my accuracy
Okay.
pool was 10.
Oh, right, 6.
So yeah, it's 3 either way, but I rolled it right the first time.
Bonk. Go ahead and roll damage. Where are you bonking them? Remember, these are the big boys.
Below the belt.
Okay.
That's mean, but okay.
You slam your bone club into this berserker's knees, and it gives out this screeching cry and topples over, clutching at its bruised knees.
Get kneecapped.
I wonder, is this the one that got toppled before one of the ones that were fine?
No, this is a
Like,
different one.
Oh.
The first one is lagging behind, and another one, hearing this cry, rushes ahead after it. Its companion.
Okay, so now that guy's rushing, I'm gonna rush to just around the corner of the stairs. I'm gonna wait from the turn. I'm gonna grab him and throw him off the side. Let's go.
Okay, go ahead and make a grapple attempt.
The hell is my grapple? It's been so long since I've used grapple.
Yes.
Strike, fight, brawl. Oh, it's probably my best possible thing. So that's at a -6, and I'm still rolling 5 dice. Let's
That's-
go, ladies and gentlemen. Ha! Fuck! Oh, this is not the roll I wanted to fuck up.
No, it's
Can I
really
use
not.
a will to make it work?
Are you sure you want to?
You're running out of
This
will.
every single time. I've got the drugs, though,
What a way to put it.
to give my will back.
When there's a will.
So it's fine. I've got will-enhancing drugs. I'll just take them later.
Get over the side, come on. I don't know what those dice are, but that's a bit worrisome.
That's its opposed grapple.
Well, I used the will to make it work, though.
You used a will to add a success.
That's not what I asked
Will
for.
doesn't automatically make everything work. That's not how will
Will
works.
does not
what I
automatically
asked.
mean you win.
I'm taking my will back.
No.
I never told you to spend the will.
Well,
That was your decision. I'll be generous this time.
it's
Next time, you're losing that.
not a win
You're
button.
the only of my 3 DMs in this module that doesn't let me use will to instantly pull things off. Cheers.
I might sometimes, but in this case, no. So, what this grapple basically accounts as... wait, there was another move that goes with this.
Knockdown?
Yes. So, yeah, it lumbers up to you and slams its tail into you, sending you over the edge.
Oh, good. Ow.
You've been tossed. Okay, so,
We're down there now, I guess.
you have a split second to do something with all your incurred penalties.
Okay, so I can't... The only thing I can do is attempt to force palm the floor to not break all of my bones on impact. Can counteract the momentum with my own power. My non-existent accuracy dice.
Sounds like a good way to break your wrist.
I do have Endure, yes. I'm trying to avoid getting hurt, not just like grip my teeth and bear it here.
You're literally falling off a ledge. I think it's time to accept the fact the damage is coming.
Look, if card tells me this won't work, I'll endure, but I feel as though I can pull this one off.
Alright, you are free to try Force Palm. At the very least, with Endure, you can just roll your will instead of taking
It would be at like the ridiculous negative penalties I'm on at this point.
You can still roll one die.
That's like there's a 50% chance for it to not work.
Endure is just accuracy will. So
yeah, and which would be 2 at the moment. At -8 penalty.
Go ahead and do Force Palm at your super penalty if you want.
Does the penalty count for will rolls?
It counts for everything.
I think in most cases it would, but I also want to just. He only has 2 will points anyway, so the extra die doesn't really scare me.
Like I'm imagining accuracy will. That's really rare for a move to have. It's gonna be status moves like Endure.
Really that has.
I feel like a will roll shouldn't be incurred by penalties because will itself is a limited resource and oftentimes a small roll. He has 4, which is a whopping 4, honestly.
That's 50 XP cost for that 4th one right there. I don't want 2 dice either way. It's really a question when I'm trying to avoid damage or just minimize it. Well, okay, chat. I'm gonna leave this up to you. What do you think?
Okay, well, chat decides. Tucker. None of the berserkers come back out of the fog towards you all. But you can hear them, and more importantly, feel them moving further along the hallway.
What happened to the one that fell down?
Okay. It's up again. It was kind of helped up by one of the other berserkers. And, they are moving through the hallway with the other, but the one that's moved ahead has already broken free of the fog beyond the hallway.
Okay. Is that the extent of information?
For now, yes.
Okay. So, basically all of them move out of the fog eventually, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Just at different speeds.
At the moment, only one has moved out of the fog.
Only one. Okay. And the 2 that are left in the fog is the one that was down and the one helping that one down, one up for a second, basically. At this point in time. Alright. Well... though Tucker was unsettled by the feelings he was having just a little bit ago, he tries to refocus, and realizing that one has already broken away, continuing to pursue Riley, figures that he needs to act again. The question is, can he coalesce the fog back into an attack? Seeing as one Salandon is already left, and one is clearly injured, he can probably sense the injury itself to some degree. And the other one may not be injured, but nonetheless, he's going to go ahead and, if possible, try to actually knock out the injured one by coalescing that Dark Pulse. Though it would remove the fog, nonetheless.
It would.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll for Dark Pulse again at a penalty.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, it didn't matter.
Oh, did you say a penalty? I missed that.
Yes.
Oh, what was the penalty?
Again, the penalty probably wouldn't matter.
Well,
Actually, roll for me an ambush
okay.
as well.
Dex survival stealth. Alright.
Since dark.
Oof.
And that first one was way better.
Just barely.
Well, you'll still be able to hit, but it notices, so it's not free.
Okay. By the way, what was the penalty you called? Because I forgot what it was. Or I actually just straight up missed it.
Each penalty is -2
Ah.
for your...
For the
die.
coalescent of... Yeah, okay. So, if we take away 2 of my successes, I guess to be fair, I could re-roll, but...
No, it's fine.
Okay. Be at least a 3 is what I'm saying.
Yep, it should be fine.
Okay, so roll damage? Or, I was waiting
Let
for
me
you to
see if
you
it
were going to say.
manages to evade. It probably can't.
Okay.
No, it cannot.
Almost did, but not quite. If we're counting 3. Alright. In that case, special +3. So. And that's dice, right? When you're rolling damage, that's the +3 is 3 dice.
Yes.
Yeah, just double checking. And stab, which is 1 more die, right? Or is that just a flat number? I always forget how stab is.
I think stab is just a flat +1.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Stab is plus...
+1 dice.
That's
yes.
one die roll.
It is a die, right?
Plus
Okay.
one die.
It is a die.
Super
So in that
effective
case...
is +1 raw.
Is it a die or is it a raw damage?
Die.
Die, okay. So 7 dice then. I was trying to get the bottom of that. There. Alright.
Jesus.
Okay. Well then. It's a shame you didn't have that 5 accuracy still, though. That would have been a crit.
Oh well.
You need to remember about those.
I certainly won't, so please do.
Sensing the Berserkers moving, Tucker begins to recoalesce the Dark Pulse into an attack. It's not exactly the most refined. It's more like sharp needles. A very quick attempt to draw an attack back out of a move that was dispersed. The Berserker notices the trap, but is unable to avoid it, and the other one has already rushed ahead to aid the Berserker that has been kneecapped.
To be fair, the funny thing is I was exactly thinking that exact same thing, needles, because that would be a quick way to coalesce something sharp. But also, I guess the advantage of such a weak formation is that there'll still be some fog while that's being done. So the other berserker running off wouldn't probably even notice that the needles were attacking the one he just brought, his friend that he just got to his feet with.
Indeed. Made a pincushion and bleeding, the berserker turns and glares back at Tucker. Pale blue draconic flames gathering in its maw.
Oh, that didn't take it down?
That, by the way.
I thought the 6 damage would take it down. Okay, then.
It's got 1 health, I think.
Oh, no. But it already got hit, so I figured it was, like, really out of it at that point. Oh, gosh, it has a lot of health then.
Yep. Got a lot of defense.
That is its accuracy
well,
if you
true
feel
defense.
like you can dodge.
Tucker will very immediately notice the glow and will attempt to dodge. What is the roll for dodge again at this point? What's my penalty for?
Dex fight evasion, and
Right.
you were at 2 penalties, so -4 dice.
There's only 1 die. Oh, there's no chance of it even working because I only have 1 die. So, instead, Tucker...
Also, like yelling at you to roll for flinch on your hand to see if you can stop him.
Roll
from
for
attacking.
flinch. Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, what?
Oh, goodness, I forgot about
I
the
completely
flinch.
forgot about
Yeah.
flinch. Yeah. Okay, let me roll that before...
Roll your flinch, dagnabbit.
Can I stop them from doing this? I can.
Oh,
You do.
great success.
You do. Lucky you.
One of those needles hit a very sensitive spot, I guess.
Eyeball.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, sure. One of its eyes is closed. It can't aim right now. Also, this has revealed Tucker to it at least, since the fog is no longer blocking the light from the torches going down the hall.
True.
Okay.
So,
Alex.
about my situation.
Alex is like,
Right.
yes, I saved Tucker because he reminded me of the flinch.
Wait, did you roll Force Bomb?
I haven't rolled anything yet because I was looking at the chat. And honestly, it's pretty mixed, so I'm just gonna go with voice bomb.
Oh, that's right. Check just a second. Alright, go ahead and roll.
That's at my -8 penalty. Let's go. Hey,
Good work.
worked out.
Okay.
Cool, you're only going to break your wrist rather than the rest of you.
I should
Okay.
have probably had you do Strength Fight Clash, but either way.
Well, if that was the case, I wouldn't have had anything left. So thank fuck you didn't.
Alright.
Ah.
Let's see. Let's see how much damage you take.
Oh, I'm sorry, Imp.
You take flink damage because of your defense.
Lucky.
Yay! Ah.
Also, I do
And only
apologize.
because-
I'm just going to apologize, everyone. I do miss redemption messages sometimes. I don't know why Twitch decided in all their infinite wisdom that, like, redemption messages should be in, like, a gray text rather than the normal white text around it, like, for normal messages. So I sometimes miss it because of this gray text. Anyways, quick read a message that Imp redeemed. He said, he wanted me to read? Tucker does his own turn planning. I don't know what he's referring to, though.
And no, Bulbasaur, you cannot counter fall damage. You cannot counter the planet.
I
or gravity.
counterattack the planet. I split the earth.
You cannot counterattack gravity. Gravity is the greatest foe.
Okay, so I guess that's the end of that round because I literally have no more dice. I've used all of my actions, all 5.
Yep.
Oh, wait, what?
Guess what? You still have another segment.
Another segment. Okay, well this bastard just threw me off a stairwell, and now he must suffer.
Oh, is that what he means, point? Well, I don't quite understand that.
The Riolu is sort of crumpled at the bottom of this stairway area. Now even deeper into the dungeon.
Still haven't found any traps, which is quite unfortunate for me.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Ah, son of a bitch.
ignore the fact that there are breaks in the pathing here.
Alright, so it's just a pit. Okay.
Question, do you still have the bone up?
I think I would have lost it in the fall, honestly.
Okay. So I need you to make an insight survival alert check.
Oh no. That's what I get for a good RP. Yeah, okay. Alright. This is gonna go poorly for me.
Yep it is. You stumble down the hallway, trying to get away from the berserker and continue leading them away from your friends. And then you slip. So, give me a flat dex check.
A flat dex check. Thank God I got good dex. This might go well. Oh, it didn't go well.
As you begin to tumble, you barely grasp onto the edge of a pit. And it's not exactly a shallow pit this time either. It's deep, and while the walls are rough-hewn and you could probably climb it if you fell, at the bottom, you can practically smell the acrid poison.
Ah. Well, that's not ideal. This is not where I want to be. But I could use this. Now, he'll have no idea I'm here. The moment he approaches the ledge, I can grab him by his leg and pull him into the
Isn't
pit
your
and
paw
climb up.
showing?
It's
Oh.
dark. It's why I fell.
They have dark vision. Go on.
Might need to stealth roll it.
Yeah. Could work for your
I don't
advantage,
know
but it's
about
risky.
that. I mean, I'm pretty dark colored here.
I would, however, need you to make
think
increasingly difficult checks of your endurance.
How long am I
because
going to be
you're
hanging
pulling up.
here?
Long enough. So, let's make one check just to start.
Okay.
Strength, survival, athletic.
Oh. Oh, change. Thank you.
Aha.
You're fine.
He tossed $20. Now I'm even more tempted to get a fucking McFlurry.
Oh.
Been thinking about it. It's not as good as a blizzard, though.
You can
Okay.
hear the heavy footsteps of the berserker as it comes down the hallway. The only way you could have gone.
Alright, gotta wait for my opportune moment here.
It begins to look around. Go ahead and make another of the checks. You have a penalty. It leans over, looking down into the pit, and sees you clinging on.
Okay, it's leaning. I can grab it. Pull him in.
You're very optimistic.
You want to try and grapple again.
I want to try and pull him in, yes. I think that'd be more like a knockdown than a grapple.
Oh, well, knockdown then. You may attempt.
That's
What
fair,
kind of
because that's not
penalty am I
something...
working with
That
here?
actually is fair, because grapples are something you can counter. And under these circumstances and positionings, there's no way to counter this move, so...
He's not countering this.
Or at least not countering a grapple, so... The only way he could counter a grapple is he jumped in the pit after you.
So, go ahead and make the knockdown attempt at triple penalty.
Triple penalty. Fuck.
You are trying to hang on and drag this heavy Hess landed down.
Oh, son of a bitch. I should just stick with clubbing them. That works way better.
be...
Please roll a 0. I really want this to work. Oh, car!
You swing up with your hand and only end up grabbing onto the ledge with it as the larger Salandit moves back and sneers. And then the pale blue flames begin to light up the chamber.
Oh no. Well, I'm in a bit of a spot.
You're lucky it's now a double penalty.
How did he miss? I'm hanging from the leg.
Draconic flames sear past you into the pit, briefly illuminating a bubbling puddle of poison beneath you.
Oh good, it's an acid trap.
Now it's a boiling acid trap.
Well, I'm in a bit of a situation here, guys. Need
Yeah.
assistance.
You are! And none of them know how desperate you are at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, guess what?
Yeah, Tucker
You're back
even
to-
can't tell because there's too many turns and downstairs and stuff.
Yep. We are back to everybody else.
Just like old time.
I know,
Oh,
since we are
no.
back to everyone else, I am curious if anyone else is noticing that Tucker may have just earned the ire of one of the other Salandits. And was kind of fighting them, sort of, doing things.
I
wonder if anybody
catch up
knows.
with Tucker right about now, right?
You'll catch up to Tucker right about the time where he's getting that second turn to try and deal with the Berserker. Hint, hint.
Nudge, nudge. Don't everyone jump up at once, Jesus.
Is that
I'm
Ralph's
saying
first?
Tucker has the chance to deal with a Berserker.
Oh, wait, is it... Wait, my turn again? Or...
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do I still have penalties?
No.
Okay,
New turn.
cool. It's a new turn. Because, yeah, I did stop his attack. He must be fairly injured by now. Let's see. Well, with the Salandit's fire attack choked out and a moment to think, Tucker is going to use whatever remains of the fog to coalesce it into something a little bit more, just a little bit, forming it a little bit more thoroughly than the very quick needles that he did before. He's going to basically just slam whatever remains of the fog into a nice blunt hit of darkness to finish off with a third dark pulse.
Interesting phrasing, but okay.
I'm bad at phrasing. The dice just stacking.
Alas, it tries to scribble away, but even as the needles of shadow retreat, it finds itself too weakened to avoid the next hit.
Which will be... I actually wonder if it's less dice, technically, because he's using the rest of the fog, but... Oh.
Last dice indeed.
I believe the penalties don't apply to damage.
Still though, that's a lot of ones.
3, then.
Yeah, it would be 3, which, admittedly, still plink damage due to defenses, but... The blunt hint is enough to put the Berserker down.
It really was using the remainder of the fog into one last little blow. Just enough to take care of this obviously fatigued creature.
Essentially, what Brooke, Ralph, and Lizard come over to see is, along with the prisoners that follow them, is Tucker making a fist of darkness and basically bonking the Salandit on the head, causing it to collapse to the ground. Because
Ralph crosses.
everyone knows Tucker is too cute to be grim.
Ralph crosses his arms and like leans over. I told you we're the best team.
Tucker does kind of look over to Ralph with a worried expression. I slowed them down, but the other two still ran off after Riley. I hope he's okay.
Well, we better catch up quickly.
Knowing Riley, no, he's not okay. We better go.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, as founded as it is.
It's appropriate.
Can't deny it, really.
You move down the hallway, and you see another one of the Salandit Berserkers. This one is just getting up after having clung to its knees for a decent period of time. It glares at you all, and then steps up to meet you. Who's in front?
Good question. Tucker would probably not be up front since he was just finishing up an attack and all. And, yeah.
I'd probably say Brooke.
Brooke. Do you wish to evade, or are you going to take it?
Well, I'm not just gonna sit there and take a hit. Evasion is...
I have to ask, as the Salandit sways left and right, performing a fake out.
What's a fake out?
It's a move.
See what the card says about it.
I'm still trying to figure out what evade is.
It's Dex Fight Evasion.
Dex Fight Evasion, of course.
I thought it was... Oh, is it a normal move? Huh.
6, 8.
Oh, it is. Fake out. Flinch the foe. Move will only work in the first round. It's an automatic flinch if it lands.
Does a 4 beat a 4?
Yes, it does. Meets it, beats it. You've seen this fake out before from the previous Berserker that you all defeated. It lashes out with its tail and you narrowly dodge, leaning to the side. The Berserker growls, gathering up the familiar pale flames of draconic fury. Well, that shouldn't be hard to deal with.
Not much fury there, honestly.
I'm gonna dodge that one too.
Okay.
It's -2.
Yep.
It's another 4.
Not nearly so difficult. After attempting the fake out, it winces, the Dragon Rage veering far off from you. It's easy to dodge, and it's very clear that its knees hurt.
Brooke's grin just gets wider.
Sputtering, it tries one more time, seeing if it can actually hit you. It's almost demoralizing how inaccurate they've been. No.
Oh,
It collapses to one knee and lets out a squeak, not even getting the attack off. Alright.
I mean, broken spirit.
Not broken spirit, broken kneecaps.
which is worse.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Can hear a faintly echoing "You're welcome" from the pit below.
But,
Really far away.
alright, it's the party's turn.
Ralph.
The world may never know.
If you
So,
want to tackle it, Brooke can step aside.
Is this thing still alive?
Yeah, it's just on one knee because its knees hurt and are kind of shattered,
Hmm.
and it's failed every attack so far.
Yo, I guess against Pokemon who aren't slaves, you're not so tough, are you? And we're gonna tackle this thing.
Hey, I'm tough, you hear from the peanut gallery. I reckon any of us exposed to enough poison ain't so tough as we think we are.
Didn't I eat poison at one point?
Yes,
mean,
it
you
was
bite.
horrible.
And you got poisoned.
Unless you want to end up trading your ability at some point for, like, custom ability Cast Iron Stomach.
Oh God, give Ralph Object 4. That would be a terrible idea.
What?
No.
That would be a terrible idea.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, I still have
accurate?
Torrent. I've never used Torrent.
We fixed Torrent.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did we?
The problem is, you never lose HP somehow.
Oh yeah.
The dice like you.
That's
I
true.
just used 3 attacks.
The leader has. Well, it's like a Persona game. If the leader goes down, that you just game over, right? So, gotta be careful.
It's fair enough.
So
what
I
was that?
that was tackle.
Okay. It can't dodge.
Goodbye.
Oh. Goodbye.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh
There's a
wow.
lunch-like shaped hole in its chest now.
How do you want to do this to this poor creature?
Ooh, oh, that thing's good. That thing's gonna be flatter than a disc. Oh man.
I already shattered its kneecaps. Why don't you just shatter the rest of its bones?
I almost feel like this should kill the poor thing. Like I feel like he should be aced.
The only way you outright kill something with a non-lethal move is if you deal, I think it's double its hit points.
Yes.
Also, since it was requested, I wasn't reading the chat for a bit, guys, because I was getting that ice cream as you guys were demanding. Also, new art though.
I'm going to die here, aren't I? So Ralph rushes in and tackles this weakened berserker.
No mercy.
There is no mercy. It is pinned to the wall, and then it is inside the wall. It has become wall and flat.
I
Flatter than flat stand.
Oh my god, it's not
But
a
it-
name I've heard in a long time.
What name?
pasted it on the wall like wallpaper. Just
Flat
It's
apparently.
ingrained in the wall enough. When you finally move away, it's stuck there. So, yeah.
that was great. In fact, I'm clipping that.
Well,
2 down. Well, 3 down, really.
The party and freed prisoners now get yet another demonstration of how terrifying Ralph is.
Maybe I'll convince them of our ability, perhaps.
Well, darn tootin'. That thing's flatter than a flapjack made by old Uncle Mowbray. Here I was thinking I could stomp things flat. We might not actually die. I still think we're going to be poisoned to death before we can leave.
Maybe not to death.
The clip doesn't quite go back far enough. I'll have to like rewatch the archive and clip it.
I'll link you the archive right now. You can actually clip history of a stream before it ends.
Nice.
So now we try and catch up with Riley.
So the two Pokemon that are willing to leave are in tow, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes. Machamp is still frantically trying to do their job.
Alright, Tubby, it's gonna be on Discord in just a second.
Alright. Riley,
Hi.
go ahead and make another strength survival athletic.
And yes, Key, we got the yard. It's good.
I am not letting go of this.
No, you aren't. After your failed knockdown attempt, you're pretty much going, nope, not falling down there.
Okay.
Just
I'll
to
tell you what I
recap,
am doing.
the Salazzle is right there. And a
Yes.
Fire Breath and a Mist.
Yes.
And that's what position we're in there now.
Alright, I'm gonna show him how it's done. I'm gonna copycat the Dragon's Breath. I'm gonna hit him with it.
That is not a terrible idea, considering that is something you
Stupid
can do
idiot.
while holding.
My hands are
Okay.
busy, so we're gonna breathe on him.
That's Dragon Pulse. Hang on, let me find the move. Dragon
Yeah.
Pulse is Dex Fight Channel,
Next fight channel. Okay.
and the damage is Special +3. That's
Well, it's not a fantastic roll, but at least it's a hit if he doesn't do anything.
a critical is +2 damage die, isn't it?
Yes. I rolled a 1.
But your accuracy determines crit.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
No, you
Rolled a 1.
got 2 successes. Remember?
Yeah,
The ones don't affect damage.
yeah. The ones don't affect damage. So you got 6 accuracy, which is a crit, and then you got 2
The
damage.
6 was me holding on to the ledge.
Oh,
Oh, so the accuracy for your Dragon Pulse was 1.
Was
was
1,
one.
yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind.
What are you guys on about?
I don't know. I was going along
I'm
the same
sorry,
track that he was thinking.
it's getting late.
Riley just barely dodges that.
Did you want to spend a will to make it work?
No, okay. Tell me how he dodges. I have a plan B.
Well, considering you are clinging to the pit, it's just going to step backward. Admittedly, a bit surprised to see a Dragon Pulse directed back at it.
Okay, so I got a bit of room to breathe now. So I want to like pull myself up slightly, so I can like lean an elbow on the side and swing once again for the kneecaps with a bone club.
Alright. Give me another strength, survival, athletic with penalty.
I kind of like that even in this dire circumstance, he doesn't lower his aggression.
No.
Riley, what do you
Ri-
expect?
No mercy!
No mercy! Alright, go ahead.
Never stop fighting.
Let's go with your bone club. Reminder, 2 penalties.
2 penalties. Come on. Give me your knees. Surrender your kneecaps.
That's a
Ah,
1.
Fuck.
Well, he only has 3 dice to dodge it.
Might need that will point now.
1.
Can I use that will point now?
Alright.
I mean, I feel as though if I don't do something pretty cool here, I'm gonna be fucked in a minute, so I need to get some magic happening here.
Strength +2. Also flinch.
Come on, give me 7 damage so he just falls over. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. 6 damage. Come on, flinch.
Nope.
Oh, damn it!
You manage to slam the bone club into the berserker's ankle, and you swear you can hear this sweet shattering sound like glass.
Oh.
There's this unpleasant screech as it wheels back and has to lean on a wall, glaring at you intensely.
Out the way is attack.
Done.
Okay.
Also, the rest of you are going to hear that screech.
At least you know it's not him, Riley screaming. Okay.
These enemies are having bad luck.
They're having a bad time.
They should be able to destroy you.
You can't stop this, Riolu. Okay. Okay. Okay, now that I'm slightly propped up and he's slightly propped up, I want to try and force palm him so he falls on his ass, or maybe his back. I'll take whichever I can get.
Oh, you may attempt.
Is it a -3 this time? Only 3 penalties?
Yeah, 3 penalties.
Come on. Oh, your 3 dice can't save you now.
He's only got 1 die.
He's only got 1 die.
I'll say 3 dice could save him, but 1 die can't.
1 die can't.
Oh, no saving it now.
No saving it now.
Oh wait, they have will points. Oh well. I've been not using will points so far.
Okay, 3 damage. 3 more damage.
I question exactly how Salandit's will would behave in an environment and circumstances as they live in.
This man is literally hanging on the side of an acid pit. I would not be knocked out by him here.
Roll for paralysis.
Please, give me some sort of status. At least let him be paralyzed on the floor with a broken ass egg. Finally! Jesus, okay.
How about paralyzed?
Okay, now that he's been effectively dealt with, can I just like climb up?
Yeah, just the berserker falls over and just it can't move. It's paralyzed with pain.
Okay, I could push him into the pit.
You can climb up at your leisure. Everybody else is free to go down the stairs.
Question, is there line of sight from the top of the stairs to this situation? The map kind of indicates it might be.
Yes, for those of you with the vision for it, which
Okay.
would be Tucker.
I
Yep.
mean, we could have seen the Dragon Pulse, right?
Probably.
Yeah,
There's light from that.
you would have seen that.
Momentary
which would have
vision.
guided your eyes in that direction. So Tucker's going to be able to see the moment where the poor Salandit's ankle is shattered.
Okay, so since Tucker is completely not aware of whether or not Riley has that situation under control, and he is probably barely able to tell that something is terribly wrong, and that the Riolu is hanging off a ledge somehow. Probably not in a good situation, and he can't really tell if the paralyzation if there was any paralyzation for that distance. So he's gonna be launching a Dark Pulse at this time.
I mean, you're gonna see the Salandit get hit by a force palm, go down, and then not move because it can't.
Is it actually prone?
Yes.
In that case, he'll hold it off.
It can't do anything.
In that case, he'll hold it off and just head down the stairs quickly for the rest. Oh, by the way, when Riley spent that will, what I imagine is just that his Bone Club aura thing is because he's still using the aura, right?
Yes.
I imagine the aura just got extended, and that's why it's still whacked. Thanks to the will.
Yeah, probably.
Cloud-sized sword. Bone Club.
You okay there, Tubby?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
You had been quiet. I was worried.
If we catch up without a hitch, Brooke is going to help him up.
Well, so far there aren't any more guards. For now.
Gonna remove the lone Riolu icon once again.
Yes.
Honestly, all things considered, that worked out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That worked out better than it had any right to.
Collective
Brooke's
party
turned
damage
to
was
Ralph.
1, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one who took damage.
Yeah.
Once again, as all things should be.
Sorry about that, Kyrie. Go ahead.
Brooke's going to turn to Ralph and say, see, I knew he'd be alright.
Yeah, exactly according to plan.
See, audience, this is an example of the players did things smart and made it easier on themselves, rather than facing all 4 of the Berserkers head on, which would have been terrible.
Divide and conquer.
This,
My peanut trail of broken Salandits.
this is what it feels like to DM for players that don't mind running away from threats.
Hey,
Because I
you learned that
instilled in you all early the lesson that there are threats out here bigger than the rest of you.
Oh, yeah.
Hit and run tactics.
Hit and run. That's pretty. I'm more like yeah, it's a hit and
Fight
run.
the
Hit-
right
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm hitting the kneecap and I'm running away.
Drive by Riolu.
We're on the edge very fast, very speedy.
Riley, in the Riley voice. That's my purse. I don't know you. Kick, run.
Does Riley have any commentary towards the 2 new Pokemon in the party? Just a prompt to interaction.
I'm just gonna look and be like, okay, so we're still missing 1 prisoner.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's probably not coming. So can we, get out of here now? Or do whatever it is we're going to do?
There's more prisoners somewhere in here, too. Brooke will mention.
Right. Can Riley try to aura ping things that are not Salandits?
Well, that should be a bit easier considering you have one of the weird big Salandits here. Though, as you do so, another earth-rumbling roar echoes through the ruin. It is much closer now, enough to vibrate everyone in their bones.
That makes sense. We've gone down a little bit.
Not to mention we've been making a lot of noise.
I mean, I think the noise is kind of to be expected around here, honestly.
Oh, sounds like the big fella's awake. Oh, great. I wonder what that was. I guess we are all going to die.
You're not going to die.
Yeah, we're gonna beat up whatever day. Maybe not today. We might come back and beat it up. But we're gonna beat it up, don't you worry.
Tucker looks inquisitively at the Mudstell, right? I always mix them up.
Yes, it is busted.
Looks inquisitively at the Mudstell and asks, "Who is that?"
Only ever saw it once or twice. Big, reddish-looking fella. Hard to see in the dark. And this Mudsdale also has, this mane where it's just going over their eyes. So it's one of those things like, how does he see?
So it's big, red, and has lots of claws.
Or at very least large claws. But whatever it is, it's still not going to be the most terrifying thing I've had to face, so I'm not particularly scared.
Now, to be rightly honest, I did see it while I was under the influence, so can't say my recollections are entirely accurate.
The Houndoom coughs and looks away.
DM's on what? Got any left?
Ralph, no. Just no.
We're probably talking about something a little more alluring.
Mr. Salazzle's pheromones work on any male Pokemon. So, they were probably being charmed.
Oh, that's...
But I don't think it messes with your vision that much. But I've also been around it most of my life, so... Lizard shrugs.
Well, I guess we better hope that we don't run into her.
Yeah, Farrah says, "Oh dear, we're a sausage fest."
A little bit, yeah.
Also, one moment, please. I believe the ice cream is here.
Ice cream.
No, it's Mistress. It is Mistress.
Miss Store.
You know, it occurs to me, if you all are as cracked up as you are to be, and you're pioneers, why don't you just deal with her now?
Didn't he just say that works on any male Pokemon? I don't know if you've taken a good look at all of us, but we're not exactly prime non-male Pokemon.
And looks at the rest of the group.
What? I was aware you had ice cream, but want to buy mine?
No.
Okay, Mr. Argumentative.
You asked and I said no. I had the entire tub of Haagen-Dazs. Go away.
I get more for myself that way.
Sorry, what was that?
The Houndoom looks at the rest of the group, looks at Lizard, does a sort of awkward shrug. I mean, I'm sure you all can take care of it, right? You can resist it.
Don't.
You guys aren't poisoned, so I mean...
We definitely could resist it, but see, that would put you guys in danger. So we gotta play it smart.
Ignore whatever he tells you. The only one who could probably resist it is me.
What I miss?
We're talking about resisting charm.
The Houndoom has suggested that, why don't you just take care of Mr. Salazzle now while you're here?
I thought that was the plan anyway, but you know.
Tucker kind of does a confused ear flop with this whole discussion about charming and stuff. Not completely getting it. But when the Houndoom speaks up, he does pipe up and say, "If there's a lot of prisoners, it might be hard to get everybody out of here. But maybe it makes more sense to just stop the whole situation. If we could take her out."
Brooke rubs his head a little awkwardly and says, "Technically, our mission is to bring back Mudsdale. I don't really know if Mistress Salazzle is in our league."
Yeah, we should. Yeah, definitely beneath us. We'll get one of the other teams to come and take care of her, so they can feel important and get some experience.
The longer it takes, the more power she's just going to gather whenever the other pioneers get here.
If we run into her, I wouldn't run away, probably.
Tucker kind of nods the logic of, she might be too strong, being fully aware that has happened before for the group. At the same time, he seems pained at the idea of leaving without rescuing everyone.
Well, I
Look,
reckon
no,
she's down in that throne room of hers.
Could you show us the doorway there? We'll block the door and we'll make a run for it.
Well, if the big guy's awake, I don't reckon that's gonna matter very much.
Okay, we just go, cause you see, we hurt her. No matter how many of the prisoners we rescue, we've hurt her workforce, so we've already set her back. So we just gotta capitalize on it later.
Well, I mean,
That, and he's also down lots and lots of spies and lots of guards. Like he has way fewer guards and spies now. We made lots of, yeah, we killed lots of them.
I mean, how many rooms in this place did you clear out? I only saw a couple on my way down.
Yes.
Do you think we've been counting?
We're going to die.
Your optimism is very encouraging.
I can't be optimistic. I've been down here for I don't know how long.
Well, get good.
Ralph, I'm going to throw you in this pit.
Let's just
Look
keep
here,
moving.
fatso. I'm about nearly as broken as these stupid Salandit here because I've been here this long. Stupid Muddale is the newest arrival, and the only reason he's fine is because he's dumb as bricks and cheery as sunshine. Oh,
Oh,
I knew he cared.
well, it's definitely not me.
Let's just keep moving forward and deal with what comes.
Riley's gonna look at the Houndoom. If you don't want to come with us, you're more than welcome to go back to where we found you.
They shudder, shaking their head. Nope, I'm fine. Blizzard raises their little hand.
Yes, Liz. Blizzard is loading.
Sorry. Needed a clarification there. I kind of recognize this place. Sort of. The pit is new. But I recognize the marks on the walls here. I think we might be near the storage room. We could probably just leave them in there if you really want to go deal with Mr. Salazzle.
No, we don't. Yeah, as fun as that would be, of course. I mean, we totally destroy her, but I don't want to take that away from one of the weaker teams, you know?
Wow.
Hey, if it's the storage room, maybe all those pecha berries they've been hoarding are in there. We wouldn't have to worry about poison ever again. Well, I mean, when we were doing our job, it wasn't that bad. I told you, he's dumb as bricks and cheery as sunshine.
Storage room sounds good to me. At the very least, we could loot it and see if we can find anything useful.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay. I don't know what all everyone's brought back, so... Oh, sorry, I keep repeating myself on that. Don't be quiet.
And Lizard quiets down and meekly begins to lead you all towards the storage room.
I don't know, I kind of want Liz to keep talking.
Alright. Let me check the time. Goodness, it's almost 10. But I do require whoever's at front with Liz to make a insight survival alert check.
I would assume that's probably me, as that's how it's being for this entire dungeon. However, that is not an ideal role for me. So let's see how this goes.
I have to ask, I don't have who's in the lead at all times.
I imagine Brooke would want to lead.
Would Riley let him, though, is the question.
That's the
I
question.
mean, they can
yeah.
both be in the lead, the holes are wide enough.
Sure, okay, I can accept walking side by side with Brooke.
Inside survival alert.
Tucker would probably be in the back. By the way, I just got back. I don't know if I'm interrupting, but Tucker would probably be in the back of the line to answer that question. Perhaps even idly. Ooh, those are not the best. Well, actually, Charlie's roll's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph's bringing up the rear as well.
I was going to say that Tucker might be kind of curiously, casually observing the Houndoom because, well, here's another dark-type doggo.
Are they dark? I thought they were fire.
Aren't they both? I'll double check.
Oh,
Fire
they are
dark.
fire dark.
Yep. Well, dark fire, actually. They're dark primary, actually. Which actually means the same as... No, actually, yeah.
Alright, so unfortunately, Brooke doesn't notice it until Riley points it out. But along the way to the storage room, there is yet another dart trap. And this one doesn't look nearly as much disrepair as the first one you all encountered earlier.
Right.
In fact, Lizard very nearly steps on the pressure plate.
Oh no.
I mean, if he almost stepped on it, it means he knows where it is. So we can set it up from a safe distance and not get... No,
I expect Riley, I expect Lizard to about to step on, then Riley just grabs him and sweeps him off his feet.
I can imagine that as well. Yeah, I like that.
Yep, Lizard just about steps on it, feels the pressure plate going down, makes a squeak, and then is yanked away before the trap even starts to activate.
Sorry. Thank you.
It's a good thing that it was you. Otherwise, one of us would have set it off. Just too rough.
Sorry.
You should probably be paying more attention.
I was. I can't know where all of them are.
No, this from you, Brooke.
They keep changing.
Lizard whimpers and
You're gonna make Liz cry. Apologize, Brooke. Come on.
Well, I was talking more about myself, but yeah, I'm sorry.
I think it was me and the group in general. Needs to be more careful.
I see everything.
So are we gonna try to disarm the trap?
I mean, I could just extend Bone Rush to Flux extend and knock it down from a safe distance so nobody gets shot.
Tucker also looks a little bit apologetic because he was kind of not trying to be creepy about it or anything, but he was kind of eyeing the Houndoom up because he's kind of curious to meet another canine again.
Creepily.
Not creepily, but nonetheless, he kind of looks extra vigilantly forward and around the room since he does have the dark vision to spot traps, and he should be using it.
Well, Brooke, if you want to try your hand at disarming it, go ahead and do smart logic.
Isn't there a disarm trap thing?
Yes, it says smart for accuracy, but you would add logic to that.
Okay. I don't have a lot of either.
Oh, you got more than me.
That's a no.
That's unfortunate.
So,
Brooke is big
Brooke-
dumb.
you ponder over the trap, and you're like, nope,
Yo,
nope,
yo.
I am Pokemon, I am not Trap Maker.
Step aside. I got this. I got you.
I swear to God, if you get a 0 as well, somehow.
In all his wisdom, he just decides to step on it.
It's just, don't worry. This is how you activate the trap.
That's kind of low.
Ralph proceeds to take one of the spikes that he collected from the previous trap, wedge it into the pressure plate, and then step on one of the pressure plate's corners, jamming the trap, and then retrieving the spike. It's one of those moments where he just does this little MacGyver thing and then goes, ta-da!
Just look at him and I don't see the difference.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that just did.
Hey Ralph, how about you step on that again and see if it still works?
Yeah, how confident am I that what I just did worked?
Completely.
Yeah, I walk over. I know what I'm doing. The method to my madness is...
It sets off a different trap.
The pressure plate sinks in, and there's another click. And then there's another click. And then there's another click. And then you look over to where the holes in the wall are on one of the far walls. And then there's another click. And nothing is going.
It's a lot of clicks.
See? I told you. I'm gonna move.
I can see him holding his breath at the clicking, honestly.
There was a bit of a stutter there.
Genuine fear of death.
Brooke is suitably impressed.
With the trap disabled, Liz leads you all around, warning you about a trap they actually know about this time. It's another one of those ceiling jaw traps. They just make sure everyone sort of ducks down. Mudsdale doesn't.
Remember his next thing, like, pull his head down?
Wait, what kind of trap is it?
It's one of the ceiling jaw traps.
Oh, okay.
The jaw trap swings down, and then it catches on Mudsdale, who somehow is chewing on clay again. But Mudsdale's a little heavy to be flung by this thing. You know, I can't say what, but something feels off about this corridor.
You don't say.
I think this is why we had escorts when they moved us anywhere. And then Mudsdale moves, and the trap resumes swinging the rest of the way, nearly grazing the horns off the Houndoom.
Eh.
But finally, you are led to a slightly out-of-the-way storage space. There's a lot of containers here. I'm not exaggerating when I say over a dozen chests, barrels, crates, and boxes are in this space.
So this is where all the treasure was from the previous dungeons.
Yeah.
Look, I may not hand out treasure very often, but I do try to balance it out with various other things.
I guess we could leave them here. Take whatever we needed.
Yeah, let's loot the place.
I don't know if we could carry all that.
Oh, take some stuff.
I mean, If we can get a clear path up to the surface, I could probably handle a lot of it.
It's too bad.
Uncle would be downright happy if I brought a whole bunch of those shinies and those sacks back home.
It's too bad none of us know dig.
It's too bad dungeons are immune to dig.
Is that a thing?
We can't just dig through floors.
Well, you can dig in Pokemon Master Dungeon, but it doesn't let you leave the dungeon or anything.
I have an escape orb.
You do! In fact, you can use it at any time.
I can. And I
what's
plan
the
to.
area of effect on that thing?
It is your person.
So only I can leave?
So to explain this, all of you would need to be huddled together in order to leave together using the escape orb. It is not an area of effect of the room. It's not like if you use an escape orb in the game, all the Pokemon in the room with you escape as well.
Oh man, you imagine all the loot escape too. If there's anything edible in here, Ralph's gonna eat it because I assume this is like Ms. Salazzle's stash, so he's gonna fucking lay into
Well,
it.
it's a general stash. You can smell there's Pecha berries just stacked in crates off to one side.
Probably don't eat all the Petra berries.
Nah.
Tucker will try to take a moment to see if he can sniff out anything particularly interesting or stand out amongst the supplies in the time that they have to look.
We'll take like a fistful of them though. Can we take like a bundle of them and have it occupy one inventory slot?
Just cheat the inventory system, sure.
Each of you may roll a treasure die if you so choose.
Okay.
Okay.
So just like one single die.
Oh, hey!
Ah.
Given what I just stated with Tucker, that's probably a good combination.
What is Tucker looking for?
Tucker's looking for anything standout, extraordinary. Basically, not just like typical supplies, but anything particularly valuable or like very useful. And he just got a 6 as well.
Okay, Tucker's first. So Tucker finds a very weird item set. Something that looks like boxing gloves.
Huh.
Oh, strength +2.
Oh, here we go.
But they are a held item.
Specifically for a Chansey or a Blissey.
Does that mean
Well,
that they can only be used for them, or?
So I think that's weird. Since it says they're boxing gloves, but boxing gloves tend to have those strings so you can fit them to whoever.
Yeah, also, I don't really know if the Pokerole people meant this to be only for those Pokemon, or if it meant it just as a flavor text thing.
Well, can someone confirm that Lucky Punch is for Blissey and Chansey only? If so, I'll just reroll the item.
I mean, you can make it so it's just for anybody.
In the main games, it only works with Chansey and Blissey. How does Pokerole intend it to be handled, though?
Probably the same way then.
Probably the same way?
because The item is made for. Okay, I will reroll that.
That's
We will get back.
fine.
We will get to everyone else then.
Okay.
That would have been a pretty good item to have, strength +2. Imagine Ryder with 7 fucking strength.
Yeah,
It's
but we
odd.
have to
It's
do it
odd
for
that there's
right
such a
now,
specific. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kara.
Riley would have to give up the lucky egg to hold it, though.
True.
That's
Can't be doubly
fine.
lucky.
Less
Hon-
experience.
It's
Honestly-
weird though. Yeah.
It'd be worth it. Like, not how much experience 2 extra strength is worth.
That's true.
fair.
130 XP.
It's weird though. There aren't actually. I remember I literally compiled every move, every item, etc. for on the Pokerole sheet, on the Pokerole rulebook for the game. There's not that many items, so it's really weird that one of the items they chose to be amongst this small pool of items was an item that only works for 2 Pokemon. That's really odd when you think about it. Like when you think of a small pool of items, you'll pick stuff that's general use, not something so specific. Explorers of the Pokemon exclusive items you get for chests. Yeah, but they had them for all Pokemon. Pokerole doesn't. Pokerole only has... Look, here's the item bank. Look, 7 orbs, 9 berries, 4 drinks, 6 seeds, 9 evolution stones, 4 food, 5 garments, 8 vitamins, 10 weapons, 32 held items. There are a number, but only 32 is not that many. And 4 herbal medicine. So it's really odd that one of the things they decided in the hold items department, amongst 32 items, was something for 2 Pokemon. It's kind of odd.
Ralph is specifically looking at food, right?
Yeah.
Well, just from one box, Ralph is able to find a pair of Pecha berries as well as an Encourage seed.
Ooh, what does an Encourage seed do?
Gain high critical in all moves for a scene. What's a
Brooke.
scene?
What are you looking for?
Utility items, maybe an orb?
Yeah, that's another Pokerole flubbing its own terminology and confusing things. I believe what it means by gain high critical and all moves for a scene is probably around.
Probably. What is high critical?
It means instead of needing 5 successes to crit on accuracy, it's 4. This stacks with high critical moves, which causes it to be 3 successes.
Beerus suggests that a scene is an encounter, an entire encounter. Could be.
Wow. That'd be overpowered.
A scene? Yes, basically. So, Brooke, you're looking for orbs. You managed to find one that looks particularly shiny, like it glows with an inner light. And occasionally it pulses, and you think you can see a vague echo of the dungeon that you've progressed through so far inside. This is a luminous orb. It will reveal traps to you.
It says
Traps, treasures, and hostile Pokemon.
remain
Yes.
hidden. It'll reveal the entire dungeon, but traps, treasures, and hostile Pokemon remain hidden.
Oh. Is this a special variant
I
that
read
Car
that
is
wrong.
making? Or... Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, see, here's the thing. Because of the traps that keep, shifting in here, this luminous orb has been modified.
Okay, sure.
It will reveal
makes
the
sense.
traps. It doesn't reveal the entire map, but it reveals the traps, so that it can be navigated safely.
Okay,
Logical
so it
thing
will
to have.
show all traps, even the ones we haven't encountered yet.
Well, you won't instantly gain knowledge of where they are, but you will reveal traps as you get to them for the remainder of a scene,
Okay.
because it is an orb.
So is there any reason not to use it right now?
We're about to end the session.
Well, I mean immediately. Not like right now. You know what I mean?
Like at the start of next session, when it would be easier to remember that we used it. I assume.
Yeah. I will give it text to remind myself.
Okay.
So, what about Tucker's reroll item?
1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Riley
done
still needs
Riley's
an
there.
item, yeah.
Oh yeah, Riley. What was Riley looking
Also-
for?
He's just looking.
Also, did Lizard look for anything?
Not really. Lizard is preoccupied being paranoid and sort of looking around and keeping watch.
That's fair.
Mudsdale is
No extra
Chewing
items
on
for
the
NPCs.
walls.
It's fine.
Mudsdale is chewing on the walls. Houndoom is being pessimistic. Pessimistic and hot.
I mean, Houndoons are sexy, but
You said it, not me.
you said he was hot, not me.
Yeah, because fire type.
It's an obvious pun. I will always take it. Aw, that's nice of you, Fluff. Couple subs donated out.
So, Riley,
Hi.
you find a bag of what must be 1,000 poke.
Oh, sweet.
It is-
Finally, I'm not broke.
It is heavy and filled to brimming with coins.
Oh, sweet. I'll be taking that, sir. My net worth has increased by a factor of 100.
Riley just looked around, saw the biggest and heaviest bag that jingled, and was like, okay, I'll just take
This
this.
is mine.
It is heavy enough to be a bludgeoning.
Ah, sweet. If I tied to the end of the bone, I have a flail.
Careful, you might lose the money though if it breaks.
Down, whatever.
It's true,
Good
if it's
talk
header.
about payday.
It's basically payday attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Hippity hoppity, this is now
If
my
I hit it in
area.
somebody and then if it breaks, then it should be like a bunch of lacerating weapons.
Like a frag grenade.
Yeah.
It's like a nail bomb. You know, one of those DIY bombs, but
Oh,
like money.
terrifying.
It would work. That would actually be pretty effective, probably a coin bomb.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no, that exists in Fallout, doesn't it? Bottle cap bomb,
Yeah.
effectively. It's basically a coin.
There's a spell in Pathfinder called Coin Shot that lets you throw coins as magical weapons.
Makes sense. I mean,
Trading
metal.
money for damage is.
Fast moving
Unfortunately,
metal.
it destroys the coins.
Yeah. Well, I
Anyway,
imagine.
speaking of metal, while rooting around, Tucker presses his nose against something cold and metal. Bringing it out, with his teeth, it sort of feels funny. He finds himself a magnet. Specifically, one of those stick magnets.
Oh, he can add electricity to his attacks?
Oh, stick magnet. I need to look that up.
It is +1 damage to electric moves, which none of you know yet.
None of us. Can any of us even learn electric moves?
Okay, I need to double
Yes.
check. What is a stick magnet?
It's a magnet
It's-
that's straight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a straight magnet. It's not like U-shaped.
Oh, it's just okay. It's still a normal magnet. Oh yeah. I've seen those. Okay, I had to look it up.
So now Tucker has a stick. Now all he needs to do is learn Thunderfang.
Like actually,
That's
wouldn't I mean wouldn't
Isn't it
biting with the
fun?
stick wouldn't biting with a magnet be a Thunderfang?
Oh,
Oh, not quite. Well, it's close.
Does it apply to artificial
yes.
electric attacks?
Oh wait, when it says a certain type? Okay, I need actual Thunderfang for that. Yeah, obviously. Hey,
Yeah.
where'd it go? Who took it?
Sorry, I was going to move it closer up. But
Oh.
yes, it says a certain type of moves. Technically speaking, though it is a weapon, using the stun gun is electric.
Yeah, basically magnet powers up electric. I wonder why it's so cryptic. Like obviously it powers up electric boost, but like, why don't I just say that?
Now, of course, there are many more treasures here, but you all have other matters to attend to.
+1 die for electric. Oh, it does say it, actually. Well, anyways. Bite the Thunderstone to learn Thunderfang. I wish. I wish that's how it worked.
That is a held item, so you can put it in your held item slot anyway if you want.
I mean, Tucker really should learn some elemental Fang attacks. That's like a really good thing for Enos to learn, I'd say. And also,
So,
I do have a hold. Wait, I do have a hold item slot open. Yeah.
even as you all rummage
so.
in this veritable treasure hoard. You all begin to hear numerous skittering sounds, coupled with another cacophonous roar echoing through the halls. Followed by the distant sound of, "Will you shut up?"
Oh, I think I know who that is. Oh, the lava crunk.
Stuff a spinach puff in it.
Yes, I believe this is a decent stopping point. It is late, it is past 10.
And I'm rich as fuck.
Oh gosh.
What?
Tucker being a black mage.
I mean, I was kind of getting those vibes with Dark Pulse and how it can be used in multiple ways. He raised his special recently, too, I want to point out.
Oh gosh, you're going to learn Fire, Thunder, and Ice Fang, and then you're going to start doing the Black Mage rotation. Tough enough to be a turret just like a Black Mage.
I mean, Tucker's kind of the DPS like that.
Yeah,
Riley's kind of the tank.
Emphasis being kinda. I mean, he's not much more tanky than the rest of you.
This is the first session where he had the extra special die, which is useful. Now
Ralph
now the
is
Dark Pulse
also
is
the
6
tank.
plus 1, so 7.
Tucker is also the tank.
Not well, kind of.
He's literally the same defense stats as me.
And Brooke just doesn't get hit.
Yeah, you just don't get hit.
He's the dashing rogue.
If only he can learn Thunder Breath or something.
Thunder Breath.
Yeah, so it sticks to the range theme with the
Okay.
BLM Black Mage.
So, 10 baseline experience, because 4 Berserkers plus your sessionly experience points.
Fantastic.
Okay, 10 added.
Alright.
I'm assuming the Berserkers only count as 1. So I'll take the 1.
Yep, because that's a battle.
That still only counts as 1.
Yeah, how much more do we each get besides the 10?
I like how you noted that as Frost Gun, Kyrio.
Name pending.
Name pending.
Frostgun.
I've always known it's fun.
You know what, Ralph? Friggin' get a will. You know what? Everybody restore your will up to baseline.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that benefits Riley the most.
That
Ah,
doesn't
hell
do
yeah.
anything for Tucker, but sure.
Woo!
Or doesn't anything for Brooke either, huh?
Nope.
Yay!
Restore your will up to baseline because all of you did really cool things this session.
Yay.
Yeah, we all had an
Kyrio,
equal balance of good
forget-
actions.
Kyrio freaking drenched a berserker. Tucker dark fogged and stabbed one of them. Ralph flattened another, and Riley beat the tar out of just all of them.
That was great. It worked out so well because I said the quip right before the dice landed, and
The only thing I feel bad about is Brooke failing to leap off of Ralph's back.
It's okay. Got slippery toes.
So,
We had-
correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 3 will I get to, or it's up full to 4?
Up to 4, because that's your best new baseline.
Oh, okay.
What determines base will?
Most Pokemon have a base will of 3, and you can buy extra points using experience.
50
I see.
points.
That's a lot of points.
Yep,
Will's expensive, man.
it is. And you can also gain will by doing things that are within your nature or are rewarded by RP and things like that, which is why I'm rewarding you all will, because I can't really justify giving any of you logic or instinct right now.
Give
What
me
about-
instinct. Come on.
How about bonus
Do I-
experience?
I was already at max will. Should I get it?
Tucker may have a bonus experience point.
Okay.
It's because he asked, or does he have a reason?
Well, I was going to actually give the same reason Brooke's giving.
I'm
Which
basically
is-
not getting anything because I'm already at max will.
Same.
Alright, you can have a bonus experience point too.
Okay.
That and because move shenanigans.
Yay.
Y'all are learning.
Can I get extra XP for broken bones?
No.
Ah.
You already got your bonus experience.
If you guys do a stat increases, please call it out so Beerus knows he can outlook that side head.
How much do I need to get?
Oh, shit. Never go to bed.
Man, y'all are freaking strong. Gonna have to start making really nasty opponents for you anymore.
You haven't spent too long in Sea Spray just getting nothing but overpowered as hell.
That was my own fault. Most of that
10
was
times
freaking
current score.
bonus XP and daily XP.
Yeah, it's tragic.
Okay, I'm gonna up vitality one,
And now we all equally tank.
which increases my booty.
Right,
Uh,
I'm going to
Can
bed.
you up your vitality? I'm going to check what it out.
Oh, am I? Is there a cap? I don't remember.
I want to say my level should be 43 at the moment. Updating from before.
Night. Good night.
Good night.
Above with your XP.
I'm going to AFK for just a second so I can intercept him with a hug on the way to bed. I'll be right back.
Did we discover that my vitality is max for a month max?
I believe so.
This would be easier if we knew.
Oh, no, your vitality as a Totodile can go up to 4.
Alright. What are the other stats? See that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and address this since I was kind of doing it in chat and I think it got kind of missed. The redemption for Tucker messages. I don't mind doing out of canon stuff with that. I might still turn certain things down regardless, but I don't mind doing that. But if you're gonna involve other people's characters in the game into the readout of the messages, I won't do them because those aren't my characters. I can independently decide what I want Tucker to say or not to say, even in out of context, out of canon subtext. But I'm not going to be reading that stuff if it involves other characters unless they directly approve of it. So,
Strength, Vitality, and Insight for a Totodile can go up to 4. Everything else is 3.
Okay. I thought so.
what you doing?
I increased my vitality.
Ah,
I should have more HP now.
yay! That's good.
Yes, and by proxy, defense.
How much defense? I don't know how those are calculated.
Defense is equal to Vitality, basically.
I'm on defense about answering that question.
So now I can take even more hits that I'm not going to take damage from.
Going to have to alter the fight. Y'all have gotten so strong.
We're champions.
Not quite, but well, I guess we are. Yeah. So I need to ask a conjecture from earlier. When Tucker was tempted to just have the fog turn to Jaws, I'm wondering, like, what would have happened if that happened? Oh, my book, are you okay?
Oh, here it is.
It's fine, except someone is searching, so...
That would be Tubby.
Yeah, so you can't put it back in.
Oh, I'm using it though. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just well, pull it back out if you want, but it was glitching on things and threatening to go into the wrong bag, so I just wanted to move it a bit.
So evolving would get me higher max stats. That's about it.
So, what would have happened? I don't know. The fog might have parted and you would have found a very gruesome scene, I'm sure.
You
Yeah, I imagine that's probably what would have happened.
okay? Thanks for the game. I'm gonna head off now.
All right. Good night to you, Kyrie.
Good night.
I'm gonna go too, because it's late.
Okay, Car. You have a good night. Thanks again for another session.
Thank
Was
you
it
for
this
playing.
What's up, Tubby?
I forget which one it even was.
What you looking for? I'll help you.
For
Oh, you're looking for Munchlax?
Yeah.
Munchlax is Gen 4, I believe.
Yes. Diamond and Pearl, I know that much.
Yay. That's Gen 4. I think he's near the beginning of the Gen 4 list, kinda. You're on the right page. Or it's the category.
We need to...
One more.
This.
Two more.
This is something we should have memorized by now. But we
Here,
don't.
I'll help you. I can do it faster. Oh, I missed the page. Like, I am very quick at scrolling and scanning. Am I wrong about him being at the start? Maybe I'm wrong about him being at the start. Yeah, I was wrong. I guess he's later in.
Right next to Riolu and Lucario.
So wherever
Yeah.
they are, then.
Yeah.
Everybody want to call out a Pokedex number, that would be helpful. I mean,
Yeah,
wait, this is a
I've
Gen
got-
5 book. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Right.
I've got so many like things open that it's like slow for me to change gears.
Oh, let me do it for you then. It's nice and quick for me. Wait, is this... Wait, the book is in storage. Is this Gen 4? No, wait, that... Okay, well, let's see. That's Gastrodon, that's Gen 5, right? So let's go up here. Okay, here we go. That's Gen 3, though. So it must be here in the middle, right? Or something? I don't know.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Could you have a golf day where sessions have a picture of the Pokemon and their evolutions above the character sheets? That might be wise to, like, cut them out, honestly. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If somebody could give me a national dex number, we could do this really fast, though. Could somebody possibly look that up for me? Just, Munchlax national dex number. Be pretty handy if somebody could do that. I'll keep looking, though.
It would be in the 40s.
Let's see, Munchlax.
446. There we go. Even if you're close, that's probably good enough. Yeah, I was right. It is this book, isn't it? Up too far. One more back. Oops, I went too. Chose the wrong tab. There. There's your Munchlax. At last.
Let's see. Yeah,
The myth, the legend.
Yeah, I am max vitality.
You must become Snorlax.
So let me move this in a slightly less dangerous position. There we go.
I must.
You must. Oh wow, yeah, they don't have very high. Wow, their dexterity is really bad, but it doesn't make sense. Like it's just 2, cap of 2.
Yeah,
I will remind you, you can instead buy points in your social stat and not affect your regular attribute.
Yeah. My focus stats are looking pretty baller too, though. So
I do have to note though, earlier when the whole Jaws thing happened with the darkness, somebody remarked on like Vor from that, and I was like, what? And then I thought about like proxy Vor, yeah. It's not how that would work in the game, but that's an interesting concept.
Let's see.
Oh, good night, Tinker.
I max out at
Good night.
5. And I have 3. So yeah, I'm getting close to stat caps all across the board.
I should check. I should check on Tucker again, actually. I'll remember. Hold on. This is page 50. I'll go back to it in a minute. Let me just. Yeah. And 44333 is Puccino. So I'm at 1 away, 2 away, but technically 1 away because Dex can only raise so high due to Tucker's fatness. Max Vitality, max Special, Insight could go up 1. So Strength could go up 1, Insight could go up 1, Dex could go up 1 technically. If the only Dex can only go up 1 if Strength goes up 1 though. That's the rule with Tucker. So max stats for Tucker as far as basic stats would be 43333. Brooke was the only stat raise as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I could get special, but I don't think it will help me, so I'm not gonna.
Would it help you? What does it do for a Snorlax, if anything?
Well, when I hit special moves on Metronome, it would be good, but
That's true.
I can just not do that.
Also true. Change the head for Brooke. Good for you. Thank you.
Could get more alert. That would be good. It would be hilarious to have max contest and really high contest stats because those are really fun rolls to make.
Oh, so that's interesting. Your hand is visible, but mine isn't. I just realized my mouse doesn't exist. Not that it's a huge deal, but I just noticed my mouse should probably exist. I don't know why it's not existing. Hold on.
I see it.
I mean, it doesn't exist for people watching, basically. Which means I don't have mouse enabled on... Show mouse cursor. There we go. My mouse is back. It didn't matter that it was missing this session. That's kind of weird, though.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna save my XP.
I think it's the same. I think honestly, one thing we kind of forget about is that we can also use XP to buy moves. That's the thing, too.
I have every move. I have every move I want.
Fair enough. Though we also... Wait, how's it work? Do you also... Wait, hold on a minute. Don't you learn moves as you reach certain levels of experience? Or levels? Or something? Or... I can't remember how it works. Isn't there, like, you can buy a move early, but you can also get it another way or something? I can't remember.
I think the you have the experience cost here, and the question mark, it has to be taught to you.
Taught, okay.
Let's see, Belly Drum would be pretty cool. Roll out, which is nice.
So moves absolutely have to be bought, otherwise you don't get them, right? Is that just to confirm that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
oh, Instinct! Instinct! No, people are mentioning Instinct. That was another way to get moves. Instinct.
Yeah.
How's that work? Can somebody remind me of the process?
I want to say it's Instinct times 10, and you just have the moves that cost that much. Did
Ralph, or rather, did Tubby say the right thing there? Is it Instinct times 10? I'm sure it's in the book, I just don't know where. Let's see.
Might save up for Body Slam.
Don't forget you can refund moves for XP that can only be spent on other moves. Yeah, the problem is remembering which moves you bought for via XP is kind of hard. Sorry, where's the, alright, that got put away too.
Let's see, this is page 202. State 50.
Oh, did you find it?
Oh no, I'm putting on my sheet. Slapping on my sheet the state number that Mumplex is on and his national dex number.
Oh. It's back up here so I can read it. Right, it should be in the Pokeball Pokerole PMD module. God, whatever. Let's see. Page 3, maybe? I don't know. If you lose Instinct, you also lose the moves you bought. Yeah, it's true. It's all stuff that we probably should have kept some sort of record of. Good night, T-Beerus. Well, let's see here. I'm kind of curious. Instinct, blah, blah, blah. Every point you buy or gain logic... No, that's not it. Get moves for free. Yeah, how, though? Next page. Yeah, okay, here it is. With 1 point into Instinct, you can only know the basic moves that cost 0. At Beta, 2 points, you can have moves that are 10 or less. At 3, you can have moves that are 20 or less. At 4, you can have moves that are 45 or less. And at 5, any. You can use any. So in other words, for Tucker's case, with 3 Instinct, he can learn up to any move with 20 experience. And I assume he already has all his moves, but I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. But in the case of, like, Ralph, with 1 Instinct, he literally, yeah, just stays with his 0 moves. Yeah, here we go. So, in Tucker's case, it's anything under Roar, basically. Which he already has all. Yeah. But if he were to gain another point into Instinct, he would have gained access to Roar, Swagger, Assurance, Scary Face, Taunt, Embargo, and Takedown. So I think it was number or less, right? Yeah, number or less. So he actually would gain quite a list of moves with an Instinct point. Most of which aren't that useful, but Takedown's not too bad if you're up for dealing with the risk of it. What's that?
Body Slam's a nice upgrade. 1 more damage die and 3 paralyzed dice.
This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I have my eye on Body Slam.
Kudo's a little roided up there. All right. Use your XP to get moves that would take a lot of Instinct that is the most effective. Yeah, but the ones that take a lot of Instinct would also take a lot of experience. You gotta be careful.
My belly will black out your shine. Just run. Jump. And then just let gravity do the rest.
I'm surprised how much effort it is to get Crunch. Pretty sure Crunch was earlier learned in the games than this implies, but okay.
It might be that Crunch is lethal.
It is. It absolutely is.
Yeah, that I imagine moves that are lethal though. Is Body Slam lethal? I wonder.
I don't know. I would assume not. But maybe. Rook has Crunch. He got it by buying it, I assume. Actually, yeah, that's why I know it's lethal, because he has it. Well, this is a nice little bonus session. I hope you guys... Oh, also, I guess I should continuously advertise this. I'm sorry if it's annoying, but... Keep in mind, the October Rocks list has launched. We got some cuties in there. Actually, got some real cuties because Fluffs drew the art, and Fluffs draws cuties. So, tons of cuties. We got Houndoby the Squirrel. We got Sticky Goo Boy from Dazed, and we got cute Spyro, fat Spyro. But also, today I started the 1x1 release of the main team as rocks for Pokerole. Every Pokerole session, I'll release another. They'll each be up for a month, so grab them while they're available. We do indeed have Pokerole next week, unless somebody argues against that in our team. But I'm pretty sure we have it next week, because this was an extra session, not a replacement for next week. So, this was an extra session because we had the long hiatus. Gina learns crunch. That's right, actually. I forgot. When you don't evolve them, they learn crunch a lot slower. Yeah, look. Mayena just has crunch. So there you go. Peritune takes a while to learn crunch because Peritune got the small mouth. But Mayena's got the big mouth, so it's a lot easier. So they actually match the level to the experience. That's interesting. I thought it was arbitrary, but I guess they actually had a method to the madness. I'm gonna guess all movesets are based on the level that Pokemon would normally learn it at in the main games, then.
Yep. That was great decision. Only thing I'm worried about evolving though is like our characters are also synonymous with the Pokemon that they are. We've already built up such a Ralph the Munchlax is already such an established idea. It would feel weird.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, in the main Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, I don't evolve the main characters, even when given the option, so... That kind of expresses how I feel about it.
Though I've yet to, be a really big, bulky, powerful dude in a tabletop game, so I am tempted to be a Snorlax.
Honestly, Tucker has numerous reasons as to why he's going to be hesitant about the idea of evolution.
We'll see if Ralph will definitely pitch the idea around with Mawile more. Make sure Mawile's... See if Mawile's a chubby chaser.
Megaform aside, Mawile doesn't even have to worry about evolution. Themselves, like...
Be like, hey. Just be like, yeah, so Ms. Mawile, how would you be okay if your boyfriend suddenly put on about somewhere in the neighborhood of 650 pounds?
Yeah, just a little weight gain, nothing crazy.
No, actually closer to 700. Because I have Ralph's weight at 290 now, which is significantly higher than, well, it's a fair bit higher than the average Munchlax. But Snorlax's weight is dexed at 1014.
By the time of next game, or the game after that, our pieces might be able to do their Pokemon cries. Because that's a feature that the model makers is adding in. I might have to replace the pieces for it to work, though. I'll see. I don't know when it's getting added. He said a few weeks, so...
One thing also about the evolution is during the evolution process, I would want that music to play from the anime, and I don't know if that would demonetize it, but...
Wait, what song?
Basically, the music it played for when Charizard evolved.
Oh, the anime music. Strangely, I don't... the classic anime, it doesn't seem... from my observations, I wouldn't risk it all the same, but from my observations, the more classic Pokemon anime doesn't seem to have any copyright strikes tied to its music. Because I actually have a whole bunch of its soundtrack, and I played it before, here and there, and it doesn't seem to cause any problems. That being said, you did make me a thought. I don't know if I can't recall, but I don't think I do, actually. I never included the Evolution theme as a song in the playlist, so I might consider doing that or something. I don't know, Kudo. I'm not the one to answer that. DM went to bed, but maybe he set it up. Though isn't Audino the big experience dump Pokemon? Not. Well, I guess Chansey was too, but Chansey and Blissey were, but Audino was better than them. All right, I think we're about done here, though. Everybody left. Everybody went to bed. I got nothing else to do here on the table, so. What's that?
Yeah, see you around.
All right. Good night to you, Tubby. I guess I'll finish off by reading a few questions here. Card mission the JoJo Tucker could be a rocks? I mean, I guess it could be. Tell you what I'll do. In fact, I'm gonna do one thing. Hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta look this up. So normally when I release paid rocks, I try to release free rocks with them. And I realized that I actually can do that with... Here's the thing. I may as well release 2 Brook Roxes. One will be free. I'll try to do that for each party member. I'm not sure I have artwork for everyone to do two Brooks though. I've got enough. I got several for Tucker, obviously, but I could release. Yeah, let's go ahead and release one more Brook one. Why not? A freebie, just to sit out there if anybody wants an extra one. Can't, somebody that can't afford the other one, but the other one's a special one, so let's see here. Yeah, because I've got a kind of general pose Brook that I can release for free. So if you want cool action water gun and water Brook, you're gonna have to pay for it. But if you want a more standard one, I'll give it for free. Seems fair. Let me just go find it in the list here. I've got it somewhere here. So before you go, maybe pick this rocks up. We got 2 Brookies. Hey, Beerus went to bed though. Sirio, since Beerus went to bed, would you mind doing me a favor? Can you amend his announcement about the rocks and mention there is also in addition, there's also a free Brook rocks? I'll give you you can just screenshot like he did. There we go. And hold on a minute. Thank you, Syria. That would be helpful. This one's going to have a very similar name to the one I released, but it's the variation one, so this will have a slightly different name. We did have a Tucker Rocks before already. We did not have a Brook Rocks before though, so yeah, we did have a Tucker Rocks before, but there's more Tucker Rocks I could release, so that this is not we are not in lack of supply, I guess you could say. Right, okay. Yep, I figured it would do that. Alright. I called something. I knew that I've had a feeling it would break. It did break. As it does. Just a moment. Alright, here we go. And there we go. Seems like when I, sometimes I've created rocks drafts, I've actually created a lot of rocks drafts that I plan to release later, but it seems like if I construct a rocks draft with some art, and then I submit it much later. The art errors for some reason. I got to resubmit the picture, and it's weird. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, just hold on a second. All right, there you go. There is a second rocks release. There is Brook the Totodile, the premium one, but there's also Brook the Punkadile for the freebie option. Feel free to collect that, literally for free, because it's free. But do think about purchasing. Now, keep in mind, of course, I will always try to release free rocks interspersed with the paid ones, but if you can, please get the paid ones as well, because I can't release free rocks all the time and if people aren't buying the paid rocks. I mean, technically I can, but it would be, well, dangerous to funding. So, you know. Basically, the free ones could exist if people keep buying the paid ones. So if you can support, do support. If you can't support, don't worry about it, though. I'm not gonna push money out, people. But yeah, that's it. If Kyrio, if you could just, like I said, just announce the new one. You can add a little screen grab of that from the link, or whatever you want to do. So, whatever, do it however you'd like to style it. But that is going to be the end of Pokerole session. Whatever this session is, 45. Also,
the first time subbing without being gifted, I wanted to support my favorite purple doggo.
Oh, thank you very much, Elkia. Your 5th month of subscription and the first one you pay for yourself. You got a lot of gifts. Paying it forward. That's always nice, yeah. Thank you very much. But let's see here. Alright. But that is going to be the end of session 45. I will see you guys next week for more Pokerole. But come by on Friday if you want to see some more Sage. We're almost to the end of the Sage showcase. I know it's been long, but there's just been so many games for Sage this year. I can't help it, you know. My showcases are a yearly event, so I've been doing it for this 3rd year in a row. So I might dial it back for 2021's showcase. I think I picked off too many games this year, but after Friday's showcase is done, Sunday is also going to be a showcase day because, again, like I mentioned earlier, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX had owned my Sundays for a very long period of time. However, we finally 100%ed it last week. I'll be honest, it was kind of underwhelming. The game didn't really do anything. It was just like, okay, I guess that's all the content, and just kind of stopped. And I was like, oh, I don't get any reward? Alright, fam, at least doing its own reward, I suppose. Anyways, so we'll finish up the showcase on Sunday, I'm thinking. And then from there, we're actually going to go back to Howler for an hour for a while. But then, of course, with interspersed Pokerole next Wednesday. And then after next Wednesday, I think we're going to go back to a bi-weekly schedule for Pokerole. So, aside from that, it's going to be mostly Howlers for the rest of October. But at the end of October, last week or so of it, we are going to be seeing some interesting developments. And I really heavily recommend that people come by for my Friday stream right before Halloween. That's on the 30th. And then please definitely come by my Saturday stream. It's going to be a bonus stream technically because I don't normally stream on Saturday. But that's Halloween. Halloween's on a Saturday. So check out the Friday stream for some good spooks. Check out the Saturday stream for the ultimate spooks. There's going to be a really special event. I've been playing it for a few months. So do come by if you can. It's going to be good. But that is kind of what's going on. So I hope you all have a good night. And I'm going to get going. See you later, guys.